What's up, guys? We are live with episode 7. That's right, 7 of the Salt Mines. Here with Gallo.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We have Junebug.
Hey.
We have Deff.
What's good?
And we have BS Poob. And tonight's going to be a very special stream because we're going to be covering a very big national in shots fired for PM, which has been capped out. A couple of other notes that we could put up there is there's a new way to support the stream, and that's with the Amazon button at the bottom. There's no wish list or anything like that. You just, if you're gonna shop and you know you're gonna shop on Amazon, just click on the link. It helps us. That's it. Doesn't have to be specific. Doesn't have to be a GameCube controller or anything like that. Quick shout out to Arizona's Smashing AZ Project Melee. If you guys haven't tuned into their stuff, you definitely should. They put out content like 3 times a week surrounding Project Melee, and they've been really, really great. And they have a really high quality stream. And I popped in, said hello to a couple people, and just checked it out. Chat was really cool, and just told them I was going to give them a quick shout out because it's just the kind of content that we've been trying to push out there for more viewers and stuff like that. So if you guys are bored, you have nothing to do, definitely drop by there.
And everyone loves Neon's Lucas, so that's where you find it.
There you go. And without further ado, I think we should just do the little round robin, talk about what's going on with everybody else. Gallo, anything new?
With Smash, I haven't played Smash in a couple weeks, and I didn't go to my last local. So what is that game? I have no idea. I think I play Mario or something, and I press the B button. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay, good. That's all I know.
What about you, Junebug?
I actually didn't go to a PM weekly because there was not enough interest in Charlottesville. There's a lot of Melee players here, and they don't like PM for some reason, which is unfortunate because 3.5 is a lot like Melee, in my opinion. There's just a few more matchups. And but I did go to a Melee tournament, and I won. I actually beat Smash God for the first time ever in Melee. So
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Junebug, best Melee player.
Yeah, best Melee player.
Don't jump ship like that, man. I don't know how we'd feel. ES Deff, welcome to the show, man. What's new?
Hey, well, I think the last 2 tournaments I went to was Boyko's tournament, which what is that? No Flex Zone. That was honestly really good. Since then I haven't really gone to anything. That was crazy with Ally, taking it and everything. And then I went to Uchi's tournament before that, so bi-weekly. Shout out to him in East Stroudsburg. Went Tech Chase 3, and that went pretty well. Ally was there too with Seagull, and Ally took that as well.
And Poob?
Well, last tournament I went to, of course, Smashing Rounds. I underperformed. Irish Mafia had a repeat win. He doesn't even play PM, so yeah, that happened. He beat Sora.
He plays Melee.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
He plays a Melee character.
Innocent of Vans, actually. He's kind of the Vans of Massachusetts, because didn't Vans just come one day and was a Melee Peach player and won Nebulous or something?
Yeah, maybe we should make them play each other.
Yeah.
Who's the best guy that disappeared, came back, and won?
Yo, money match. It's shots fired. It's the only
That's what
option.
I'm saying, dogs. That's what I'm saying.
All
Get
right.
those money matches going.
We had a couple tournaments to talk about before shots fired. I think you brought up, what was it, Mixed Master?
Yeah, Mixed Master was Mixed Master 4 took place in Canada this weekend. It was really hype. Top 4 in Project M was Armada going Fox. He doesn't play Pit anymore, which is kind of frustrating. I mean, I'd like to see a good Pit player because I think Pit has potential, but Fox is just one of the best characters, unarguably at this point, in the game.
Yeah.
He also has to put in a lot more work now with Pit since he always plays Fox and Pit is new in 3.5. Like, he has new things.
Right.
So I understand why he just goes Fox in PM. He knows how to play the character. Like, way better than he knows how to play 3.5 Pit, obviously.
And go ahead, Poob. You guys say something?
Oh, I was going to say, he pretty much means Fox and Melee now, so it's an easy transition.
Right.
Now,
Pit is good.
Unfortunately for that tournament, it seems that something else kind of caught the headline for a little bit, and that was the supposed best of 3, best of 5 between Dark Reign and Mewtwo
Yeah,
King.
that was Great Revival, which was another tournament.
Okay, so
But there's a bit more about this tournament.
Go
Ally
ahead.
took second, of course, because Ally is just really tearing up PM recently, showing that Ike is one of the best characters in the game, and also Ally's just an amazing player in general. When you put those two together, you have somebody who's placing in the top all the time these days.
Well, we were talking
Kage-
about Ally earlier, where he's just like one of those players that he seems to do like the minimal needed, but he just does it so smart and so well that it's just like it's frustrating, I guess, when you play against him.
He was also the best
fundamentals.
Ike in apparently a region of Ikes, because he placed really well, obviously, second. Raynex played Ike, and he placed well, and V-Wins plays Ike, and I think he got 4th or 5th, but he placed really well too. So it was just a region of Ikes.
Yeah,
I would hate
Wow.
to be there, dude.
they're all really good players.
So yeah, no, Ally's been terrible. I mean, he's been even at Flex Zones, and since then he's been like this crazy hot streak.
Yeah, and Kage got third with the melee Ganon. He wasn't as a PM Ganon player. I wanted him to do more float stuff.
Yeah,
and,
he
like,
floated sometimes.
sometimes maybe when recovering. I wanted to see the B reverse floats into
didn't-
back air, like.
Dude, he's
You
just
don't
there
even
to
down
stomp
the edge
shit, dude.
cancel, bro.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about my lack of down the edge cancels.
That's what makes you the second best Ganondorf to heal
Oh
up,
my
bro.
god.
Oh no, we've already turned on each other, and we're only a few minutes in. So anything else from Mixmaster that you guys want to share? You want to just jump to the Great Revival?
It was fun to watch, I'll say that.
Yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed watching Kage versus Weon X, because Ganon versus Marth is a really hard matchup for me. So watching somebody do that was really impressive.
I mean, how does that make you feel as a PM Ganon watching someone who mainly plays melee? Do you sit there and go, you know what, I should watch this player because he's gonna have a different perspective on the matchup, and probably maybe you learn a couple tips and tricks here and there?
Yeah, his fundamentals, of course, I was saying, out of this world, really good. And
Yeah.
I don't play a lot of melee Ganon, so seeing him pull out all those tricks, all those standard things that I wouldn't really think to do in PM, it was interesting to see, and I definitely learned a few things.
It kind of shows the potential of the character, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't do any PM stuff, and you might lack in the melee stuff. And when you combine those things together, you're probably gonna have something amazing, you know?
Yeah, we need to do a fusion dance.
Well, it sounds like you guys need a money match.
And you need to do more down B.
We're just trying to get Junebug to empty out his bank account at shots fired, just money match anybody possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds
so-
like you guys are just bad, Eli.
So, Great Revival was pretty much it was going off without a hitch, and then an interesting story popped up the following day, where Mewtwo King and Dark Rain met. I believe it was winter finals or semifinals, and basically Mewtwo King went up to Dark Rain and said, "Hey, can we make this a best of 5?" Dark Rain kind of just like nodded, said, "Yeah." They play the matchup. Mewtwo King loses the first game, wins the second, loses the third, and then they went on to play the other 2 games. And what ended up happening was basically Mewtwo King never reported the match. He didn't go up to report as the winner, which is pretty much like the standard. You should do that so things like this don't happen. But Dark Rain goes up, reports the match, says he won best of 3. Mewtwo King then eventually started like making kind of a scene about it with Dark Rain there, and Dark Rain claimed that the last 2 matches were just friendlies. Mewtwo kind of defended himself by saying, "I wouldn't have played those characters that he played. I think he played like Falcon and someone else. If I would have known it was best of 3, I would have just stuck to Fox and Falco and whoever else he was playing." Now, Wizrobe, I believe it was Wizrobe, posted on Reddit saying he basically saw the whole entire thing come up, and also the TOs had basically made it a point to Mewtwo King that he was kind of in the wrong regardless, because there's no gentleman rules in a TO or in a tournament. You can't just go up there and change what the set is. You can't change selections, things like that. Just because you both agree on it, it's still against the tournament rules, and it's actually something that most people can get disqualified for. Any thoughts on that?
I know Mewtwo King loves to do that. Like, he'll ask people to abide by his rules before the set starts. But it's also to the fault of Dark Rain, because he agreed to it, and then it's just like scummy to agree to something and then claim that he won. Like I remember one of the first times I ever played Mewtwo King in a set. He was like, "Yo, let's Mario Ditto. I love Mario Dittos. They're so super fun." I'm like, "All right, fine, whatever." And then he just like destroyed me because this was like back when I was sucked. I mean, he still probably would beat me, but
Back when you
That's
Dude,
besides
he's
the
so
point.
good. He's so good with Mario. It's crazy.
yeah. So he was like, "Yeah, we need to Mario Ditto." I'm like, "All right, fine, dude. Like, we'll do it." And I don't know, like at the time I was better with Pit, so I should have just went with Pit, but I told him I would, and I'm not scum, so whatever.
Well, one of the things that also doesn't look good on Dark Rain, even if let's say Mewtwo King was lying or whatever, apparently Dark Rain didn't even stick around to finish off. As soon as he got knocked into losers, he left. So
Dang, I
yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah, someone had posted that basically. He lost. Knew he was gonna finish at a certain place, just left and like didn't finish up or whatever was going on, and I think he took third and just didn't bother to try to go back in and from losers. So that obviously looks bad on him. It's unfortunate because I think what happens is when your personality becomes so big, like Mewtwo King's a little bit, and not his personality, it's more of how people look at him, and he becomes like this, upper echelon, like almost like a celebrity at that point. He could come over there and like, I mean, if it was like a lower known player, I mean, how easy would it have been for him to intimidate him and just be like, let's make this best of 5, and the guy would have been like, oh shit, like yeah, sure, whatever you want, like, and I guess it's kind of like a note to anyone that's has done that before and just hasn't gotten caught. Just don't fuck with the the way the tournament's organized. You hold up tournaments like that too, and then at the end of the day, it's pretty much all he said, she said, and you're on Reddit for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Which
And also, don't be afraid to say no to Mewtwo King, like ever. It's 99% of the time, it's right to say no to Mewtwo King.
It's
all right. So we covered Great Revival. We covered Mixed Master. Do you want to go straight into shots fired? Everyone's cool with it?
sure. Yeah, definitely.
All right. So shots fired. Deff, give us some information. What's going on with it? Where is it? How big is it going to be?
Shots fired is it's going to be.
Your microphone's really low.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, you're a little bit better.
Okay, all right. So shots fired is honestly going to be huge. I don't know if you guys kind of gotten wind of it, but it's actually capped, and it has been for a little bit. Ever since it was announced as an MVG qualifier for other MVG tournaments and the majors, it nearly doubled, tripled in size. So that's great. But the problem with that is now, since it's so full, no one else can really get in. But anyone who's supposed to be there, it's been up for maybe 6 or 7 months now, is going to be there. There's a spectator cap too as well. So if you're trying to get in still at this point, just let Amari know, message Amari. You can find him at Amari Griffin if you search him on Facebook, or you could just honestly look up Griffey too, and you can message him then. He can message him there too. But we have pulls up, and we're going to speak about that. So there's tons of stacked players here for PM. There's also Melee and Smash 4 as well. So I'm excited to get to that too. And there's also going to be a Salty Suite as well. So I know you guys are all familiar about that. Yeah, it's $50 minimum. So there's going to be plenty of money matches going around. I mean, of course, there's going to be smaller money matches going around too. But for the Salty Suite itself, which is actually a separate room in the hotel, it's going to be a $50 minimum then. And then we actually have already confirmed money matches, and I know there's going to be tons going on there as well. We'll probably get some recording, if not streaming, at that point too for that. Clash tournaments will be streaming for that. I forget what Clash is streaming for, but I know Not 20XX is streaming Melee. Clash is actually going to stream PM, and I think Hitbox will be doing Smash 4. So I'm really excited about all that. Really excited to see all you guys too, and we'll get to talking about the players as well. So let's get to that. Obviously, Junebug will be there. Gala will be there. I'll be there. All of ES will be there. A good amount of FS will be there. We got players coming in from all different regions, all over the country. So I'm great. I'm hyped for that.
Hype.
I think one of the biggest things about it is the fact Clash Tournaments is streaming it. So you guys, like, we talked about so much on this show about like when VG Bootcamp kind of opted out and did their own thing. This is a big deal. Like, Clash Tournaments has got one of the best quality streams, and they're very happy to partner up and to make sure that Shots Fired is presented in a great manner. So definitely got to tune into that. just a few days away now. So,
Yeah, I'm super excited for that. And Chibo's a great person to work with. Everyone, yes, is very familiar with him. You know, we spent a little bit of time with him. We've been on the stream before, so we're really excited to work with him. I totally agree with you there.
So Chibo's going to be streaming the Salty Suite too?
I'm not sure about the Salty Suite. I'm going to have to get back to everyone on that, but I know that he'll definitely be streaming major matches for PM, if not top matches, you know, bracket matches and such. I know
So the Salty Suite is going to be pretty major.
Dude, the Salty Suite is going to be the dopest thing ever,
have we
man.
found
I
the
can't
list
wait.
yet for what's going on with money matches?
We need to find that.
Someone's gonna do some stat checks on that, find out what's going on. So obviously, big deal. We have a very large pool, amount of pools to go through. So let's start with pool number 1. And for you guys watching on the stream, we're gonna have it pulled up on the side for you guys, right here, right in the center. If you're listening in, we'll go over the names for you. So pool number 1 is Mewtwo King, Vino, J-Moan, Joe73191, Mango's $1,000, Space Jam, and RBD Apollo Ali. Anything that jumps out from you in that pool, besides the fact Mewtwo King's in it?
Well, Mewtwo is going to take first. No questions about that. I think.
Who's taken first?
Oh yeah, definitely Apollo Ali. I got faith in the RBD.
With the RBD.
Apollo Ali's a sleeper.
I like Apollo Ali. He's such a... I was talking about it with Junebug. He's the nicest person I've ever met in my life, and it didn't make sense, because usually when you meet someone they play Smash, you expect at least some douchiness. There was none
Him
there.
and Nizza are both like
Yeah, like-
the nicest people in the world, but Nizza's like the proper nice, and Apollo Ali is like the formal nice, I guess. It's like happy and friendly nice.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
proper and formal are kind of similar there.
Yeah.
So we got Mewtwo
They're
King
both
coming
formal.
out. We're pulling for Ali to get out of there too. Who's the third?
I mean,
Uh,
Vino was really good.
Yeah, who does Vino
Yeah.
play? Sonic.
Vino plays Sonic. He also he has a couple other secondaries too. I'm not trying to blow up his spot right now, but he mains Sonic. You'll see him playing a lot of Sonic.
That's
And I heard of J-Mo also.
And we'll go ahead, Poob. What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna say that's probably the expected top 3, just because I don't feel like the other guys are known. I mean, who the hell is Mango's $1,000? You know?
Oh
If
God.
he gets first seed, I'm just saying.
I mean, I think that's actually something we're gonna hit a lot tonight as we're going through these pools. There's a lot of names that we've never really seen before, and that's such an awesome thing, though. Like, someone might make their name, like, this week. Like, they might be on the map, you know.
It's true.
So, pool number 1, Mewtwo King, Vino, Apollo Ali. Everyone's kind of
And-
consensus on that.
J-Moan is a sleeper.
J-Moon is
my-
your sleeper.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing we should mention throughout this episode is people who we think are sleepers that people might not expect to do well. You know, it's kind of an interesting topic in my opinion.
Word.
So, you guys want to go straight to pool 2?
I'm
Yeah.
done with pool 1, son.
All right, so pool
Fuck
2.
all those things.
You have Allied, you have Mask.com, Switch, Jengs, Jiggles for Life, Sin, and you.
Me?
Now
Yeah.
That's so bad.
You.
Shout out to .com. Shout out to Mask. Shout out to Ally. That's all I got to say about that, man.
Yeah,
It's a
Who's
crazy
Tom?
pool.
Who does he play?
Matt
Who?
Mask is a crazy Charizard player.
I know
right?
Mask.
Janky
Mask
Charizard.
is good.
I
Who's
remember
.com?
watching him in 3.02, and he would get those tech chases down pack. And if you have a Charizard that gets tech chases, it's so frustrating to play against because it's pretty much impossible to get out of the down throw tech chase. Ugh.
Especially on Lilac.
Really?
On those
Why Lilac?
Platforms.
Oh.
He just tech chases you up there and then down smashes you like a billion times.
It's so dumb.
Any specific characters in this pool that maybe the players play that you want to see advance? Like, is there a player in this pool where they play a certain character and you're like, man, I hope... Like, I mean, Charizard isn't really respected as much as he probably should be.
Who does .com play?
102.
.com, you know what? I think he plays Olimar. Last time I played him, he was playing Olimar, but you can't hold that against me. He might play someone
Dude.
else now. He's pretty good, though, honestly.
We have our Olimar player. People are gonna cheer for him, of course. You
Yeah,
have to.
man. Olimar's a struggle.
No,
But
you
I would
get love
definitely
when you
say
play.
Mask.
Switch
I'm
is
hyped
cool.
for Mask,
He's
man.
Yeah.
an okay wolf. He's on the come up. I'd say
what's
Switch
up.
would be my sleeper pick.
Yeah, I
gonna
definitely
say
got
Mask.
Mask. Yeah.
Well, Mask isn't my sleeper pick. Are you saying a sleeper pick to like get first seed, or a sleeper pick to make it out?
Alex,
just
in
make it-
all of these pools, honestly, I think the designated first seed is gonna get first, except maybe there's like one pool.
There's one pool I'm looking at
Yeah.
it. We talked about it before.
Jukebox pool. I don't think that's accurate.
Wow.
So
Okay, but
so
I just wanted to
look-
say,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, you better be sorry. All right, so Mask isn't a sleeper for me because I already think no matter what, he's going out. He's getting out of pools. He'll be
Right.
second seed, I think.
Like Gallo, yeah. I meant like sleepers as in somebody who might, most people wouldn't expect to get out that might actually get out. Yeah.
Yeah, so in my opinion, then my sleeper is Switch.
Okay.
I agree with that actually.
All right, you're allowed to speak now, Messi.
I was gonna say that
my
if,
show.
If it's welcome to Gallo Mines,
Gallo.
Gallo's Galleon. So I mean, no, it could be interesting though. If you're saying .com is a solid player, plays all the more, maybe he switches it up, plays something a little bit more viable, and then all of a sudden he can get some momentum. So I'll root for .com. I think, especially because it's not as well known.
So,
I'm with that. Jumping into pool 3, we have Sethalon, Cypher, E2XD, Vortex 4, XYK, Sully, Air C, and Uchi.
Uchi.
Well, I've only the first 3 players, and I know all 3 of them are good, so those are my 3.
I think Cypher's gonna do really good. I
Cypher's
think,
good.
yeah, Cypher is solid.
He
That-
beat
Who does he play?
DJ at
he plays
Flex Zone.
Diddy.
Nintendo at Flex Zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plays,
he beat DJ at
Oh,
Flex Zone.
yeah,
Maybe.
Cypher. Yo, this dude is dirty. He took out DJ at that tournament.
Yeah,
He's
Cypher-
crazy. I'm excited.
Cypher is one of these players where when he gets momentum, he'll 2-stock and 3-stock players that most people don't think he can play, and like that doesn't have like business being with him. It's kind of amazing because I remember the first time I went to Nebulous, he beat DJ in the first game of 3, but like it didn't even look like DJ was there. Like it was crazy, and if he gets on a roll and keeps it together, I think Cypher can make a lot of noise coming out of that pool and then into bracket. So I have Sethlon, Cypher, and then I'm not sure on the third because I don't recognize a lot of the names.
So
Cypher
E2XD
beats Cephalon.
No. I
Yes,
I
don't
think
think so.
Reddit would be
Sethlon.
so mad.
Oh my god! Am I rooting for him to be Sethlon? It looks like Salt Mines is like the anti-Sethlon. It sounds like all the time, but I would root for it mainly. I would root for it mainly because I would love to see Cypher. You know, obviously some local love here, but like I would love to see Cypher take him out because, like you said earlier, a lot of these number 1 seeds are kind of locks except for like 1 or 2 pools. So I'm always going for the upset. Absolutely.
Yeah.
that would definitely be interesting to see. Also in this pool, 2 MDVA players, E2XD and XYK. E2XD solid Link player. Back in 3.02, he took out Pink Fresh a couple of times. Obviously Link is worse now, so I don't know how he's doing in 3.5. And XYK is a Luigi player, so I think between the 2 of them, one of them's gonna get out of pools. I'm not sure who's better, but it's gonna be tough.
That's good info because I didn't know who XYK was.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting if he gets out.
I'll be happy to see Luigi.
I predict E2XD. I think he's a really underrated Link player.
Well, here's the thing though. He underrated Link player, but do you think Link is gonna hold up in that pool?
Yeah, definitely.
Link is fine as a character just because he doesn't have auto boomerang to win.
Whoa.
Boomerang.
Soul
Yeah,
Link
whoa,
is the
this
upset
dick,
character.
bitch.
player.
And what about you, Def? What do you think about this pool?
I think it's a pretty balanced pool. I think definitely Cypher and Cephalon will be way up there before everyone else, and then everyone will kind of just have to fight for it. I mean, if E2 is a Link, he'll do great. He'll slay most of them. Uchi plays Ike. He's a local around here. Shout outs to him. But I'm not sure if he'll be able to make it. I mean, it'll be between him and Uchi, I feel like.
Okay.
And E2, my bad.
All right. So, pool 4. You have Vans, who's now trying to go by Jaden. It's never gonna happen. Vex,
Jaden.
Kasrani, Jew Chains,
Jaden
Two
Smith.
chains.
Cream, etc. Seamoose, Ghoulie, and Hope.
Okay.
Hope.
I know who my sleeper is. It's definitely Hope.
Hope.
Who
It's
is
gotta
Hope?
be Hope.
Do any of you know who Hope is? Because he's
No.
actually a really good player.
Oh, yeah, hope.
Dude,
He's
Uh-oh.
like he
Really?
was a Wi-Fi warrior back in
the odds.
Wait, what
Hope,
were you saying, Poob? I couldn't hear.
Hope is really good if it's the same Hope I'm thinking of, and I have a strong feeling it is.
I
Who
think
did-
it's the
who did
same
he
one
play?
because
Yeah.
he told me he was coming.
Yeah, so he's an old school Wi-Fi warrior back from I played him in my old school Wi-Fi days. He's a really good player. As far as the favorites though, it's probably Jaden, Vex, and Jew Chains though, right?
Yeah. Who does he play? Hope.
Oh, Hope. I'm pretty sure he means Marth.
Oh
Me-
man,
Yeah.
that might be the third pick then, because Marth is a counter matchup for Squirtle.
Really?
Yeah, that matchup's nearly impossible for Squirtle.
All right.
Yeah.
Squirtle
I'm gonna say
suffers.
Ghoulies gonna
Wait,
get
who
out.
does Hope? Who does Hope play?
Marth and
Marth.
Link.
Oh, okay. You guys know who Ghoulie is?
Yeah, he's a Sonic player that's about Frozen's age, and I think him and Frozen have something going on between each other. Maybe a little
Oh,
young
beef.
love. Yeah, a little
Young
young love, dude. No, not even young beef. They just love each other, man. I think that's Frozen's best
It
friend.
goes past age.
Yeah.
So,
It's
I
so
see, I
Vex,
see.
I'm interested to see what he does with 3.5 Ganon. Cause
I mean,
Vex, yeah.
so.
Oh, Vex is good, man. He's been practicing too. He told me he's been practice. This is the first time he's practicing PM for a tournament. I mean,
Really?
I don't know the authenticity of that statement, but it should be exciting because he does have a really good Ganon. So I'm
His
excited.
Ganon's insane. Like his ability to read people is ridiculous. Also, he has the best
Yeah.
punish game I've seen. Like his combos are ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a natural, man.
I think this pool so far of the ones we covered has probably the most open for the third spot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, for like the third spot's definitely because I can't see Jaden dropping out obviously, and
And Jaden will
You
get
know what?
first seed.
Actually,
At worst,
could
second
totally
seed.
see. Oh, sorry, I just interrupted somebody.
go for it.
All right, I was gonna say I could totally see Vex beating Jaden. And here's why: because he means Ganon. I think Ganon in PM does decent versus Peach and Jigglypuff. I don't know who else Jaden plays as. though.
That's
I know
the thing though.
he'll go
Jaden
Sheik,
plays
probably.
everybody.
Chic, which is horrible for Ganon.
Oh,
He
Sheik
might
versus
even
Ganon's one of-
Ganon ditto him.
Yeah, dude. That's the thing about like
Jaden's
me-
Ganon is
yeah,
legit.
Me and Gallo are very fortunate to watch Vans play very often. That dude could just pick somebody and just go with it and make it work. So that's the thing about I
That's
think.
scary.
Yeah, I think that's what Jaden has on a lot of these players is just he can kind of just mix and match and say, okay, you playing that guy, no problem. You know, I'll
Right,
pull out
he's
Jigs,
so
I'll pull out
fun.
Sheik. Yeah,
just great fundamentals. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like Jaden's strong point as a player is also Vex's strong point. Like, they're both really good at reading players. So I feel like that specific matchup, anything could happen because it's going to be such a deep match. They're both going to be reading each other like crazy and neutral, like really subtle things they punish people for.
yeah, I think that's gonna be a really good matchup.
Yeah, I want to see that on stream actually.
Something to watch.
So you guys,
Also, maybe Jew Chains. I don't want to dick ride my own region too hard, but I think Squirtle versus Ganon's not that bad for Squirtle because Ganon can't grab Squirtle. Like if Squirtle's crouching, you just can't get. So if he's like on point with his movement, just like weaving in and out of his range, I think he has potential to beat Vex. That being said, the
Damn.
other matchups in this pool are really bad for Squirtle. Like
Squirtle's stupid.
Peach, horrible for Squirtle. Marth, horrible. And who does Ghoulie play?
Sonic.
Ghoulie plays Sonic.
I don't know anything about that matchup. So
he's also been playing a little bit of
Two
Wolf,
annoying
though.
characters.
yeah.
Yeah, Ghoulie's also playing a little bit of Wolf though, from what I understood. So it could be.
I think
like, that
if he
third
goes
spot,
Wolf, he'll lose.
that third
If he goes
spot,
Sonic, he'll make it out.
that third spot's the most interesting in that pool. But
Yeah.
moving on to pool number 5, and this is another really interesting pool just from the names I'm seeing here. You
I
have
don't
strong.
think Bad's getting out.
What?
No, just kidding.
Okay, I was like, let me make sure I heard that right. You have Strong Bad, Malachi, Searing Arrow, Gaston, Pasmatic, DK Smash, Prin, and Light.
Alright, I got my top
Shout
three.
out to Light.
Yeah.
Strong Bad,
Damn.
Malachi, and Light. Without a doubt. But
Who does
Malachi is
Malachi
at
play?
second seed. Peach.
DK Smash.
automatically my sleeper.
Yeah, he's a DK player from MVV. Of course you'd pick him.
He's a DK player? Oh my
Yeah.
god, I never knew.
But
Definitely
yeah,
plays Fox.
and Searing Arrow is a MDVA Lucario, so depending on how well these players know the Lucario matchup, it could go either way. Lucario is one of those touch of death characters.
Oh yeah.
He knows his combos. You're not going to get a chance to play. So
He's also a character that you need matchup experience for the most part.
Yeah, honestly, all I gotta say is do not sleep on Light, man. That's my younger brother, and he plays a lot of high tier characters, so definitely don't sleep on him.
I remember playing him in 3.02. He was going pretty close with me with Samus back when Samus was really good. But he's nobody to sleep on, definitely. But my picks for this pool might be Strong Bad, Malachi. It's hard between Light and Searing Arrow. I don't know.
Dude, they're just
How good
gonna
is
have to
Searing
bar it
Arrow?
out, dude. I don't know how good Searing Arrow is.
I want to point out
From your region.
fact.
I'd say he's a mid-tier player in MDVA.
Dude, MDVA is good though, dude. So that says a lot.
Wait, who's a mid-tier player?
Searing Arrow.
Oh. All right. Well,
I've
I
never
just
even
want to
seen
point
it.
out a little fun fact about Light. He used to body people in Brawl with Samus. Like I knew that because I was a Samus main in Brawl when I was a scrub, and he was like my inspiration. So shoutouts to Light.
Dude,
But anyway,
actually, the craziest thing, dude, I think that's a different Light though, dude. I
Really?
think it might be. Yeah, I think it is.
Wow, get bodied.
no, wait, that's
Shout out to this guy that's not even the
No,
guy.
they literally
that's
had the same Poob. They literally had the same exact name, but the only thing is like I don't know. This guy, I've seen him in the Brawl combo videos and stuff. He was crazy. It definitely was not my brother though. I don't think.
Wow, that's crazy. And they
Yeah,
both Samus. What are the odds of that?
Right, dude? That's crazy, right? That's actually hilarious.
Right, so I'm switching that then. DK Smash is my third pick then.
Oh, dang.
So you have so everyone pretty much has a consensus that it's gonna be Strong Bad, Malachi, and then a third.
I mean, Malachi might get third seed also to Light, in my opinion.
DK Smash.
The DK bias is coming through.
All right.
DK's gonna have trouble with these characters. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no, DK's overpowered, dude.
No, he's
DK
not.
Players are just too good, man. DK players are just nuts. All you guys are too good. That's all.
We're right at the,
DK
around the
sucks.
corner. We're right around the corner from getting to pools that involve you guys. So this is gonna be fun. So pool number 6, you have Oracle, Cash, Chink, Scan Master B, Epic, Epic Cupcakes, A Rising Shadow, Jex, and KOE.
All right.
It's like the easiest pool here. What the hell?
I know. Well, I don't know anybody outside of Oracle and Cash.
We might have-
Oracle, Cash,
Top 2, and I honestly
and Jex, I guess, will get out.
Epic Cupcakes is Seagull Joe's girlfriend. She's a Zelda main in TM. She's pretty. I'd rank her as
She has a
low-
chance to get out, honestly.
low tier MDVA player, but she can. I mean, if she plays really well, I could see her getting out.
I could see Cupcakes beating Cash. Honestly, I'm gonna put some money on that. Maybe like $5.
or Cash.
Dude, here's the thing. I don't want to sound like sexist or anything, but from what I've seen in the Smash community, if you're a girl and you're playing, you have like this horde of fanboys just like following you around. And when you play a match, they're just like all up in your opponent's face, and that's gonna be telling for this pool. Like if Epic Cupcakes gets that horde going, she's gonna have the trash talk.
All right, so
factor.
Emily's gonna get second seed.
I'm rooting for her though.
Well, what's actually hilarious is I had a conversation with her about that exact thing and how annoying it can get if for
It is really annoying.
and she was telling me how she hates it too because it's like you have like this terrible reputation as a female smasher no matter who you are. Like you always get like this horde of like thirst and it just follows you around everywhere you go, and it's detrimental because they'll never take the female smashers serious, and at the same time there's always the like, oh, why is there 15 dudes behind me yelling at me that I don't even know? Like it's kind of funny how that's actually a factor, but it is. So you have Oracle Cash and then Jex with the
Jex
chance of Cupcakes if she plays well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see it.
So let's just go straight to number 7 and let's put Junebug on the spot. So we have
Hey.
Junebug,
Junebug
Boy-
4th seed.
Boyko, Conti Beast Mode, Trippy God Savage, The Clutch Bunny, K-Pup, Zork, and On.
On, son.
I don't know anybody in this pool except Blake.
Zork plays Olimar.
Ooh, that'll be
Still
fun.
Olimar?
Yeah,
He also second
I
zero
played
seed.
him. I played him in bracket at Nebulous, like really solid Olimar.
And
Alright.
Conti is a Diddy Kong player.
Diddy did
Yeah, he's been
yes.
practicing. from what I understand.
Hey, I actually have a
Yes.
good conversation topic. Junebug versus Boyko. Didn't I remember Stereo Kid beat who was
Seagull Joe.
Seagull Joe, aka Seagull Joke.
What?
Seagull Ho.
The shots! Oh man! Seagull joke. Somebody needs
Is
to.
that a bad matchup for Diddy Kong?
No, Ness sucks.
This is why Niz is not on tonight, by the way, guys. We just verbally
So
just
Stereo Kid
slaughtered.
is just a beast.
Yeah, I think just Joe didn't know the matchup. I do have a bit of matchup experience with Ness since when Smash God used to play a bit of Ness. But it should be interesting. I'll definitely learn a few things during the set, and hopefully that'll be enough.
Boyko's really good.
Yeah, I've heard.
And he actually doesn't have much footage from what I've seen, like on YouTube and stuff. Like he's a underdog.
Yeah, Boyko and Stereo go toe to toe. I think Stereo's a little better, but Boyko's really good.
Yeah, I think probably Stereo Kid has the consistency advantage, most likely.
Well, we were talking about this. Me and my buddy Knox, who's actually in one of the polls coming up. Have you run into Gallo? No, hi Gallo. How you doing? Gallo and Gallo Frozen and honestly, it all sounds like all FS, but it is. Gallo Frozen and Stereo have all kind of hit another like gear, which is really interesting to see. So it'll be fun to see how Stereo does for the rest of the after the pools. Like it'll be really fun, especially if they all start running into each other in bracket later on, because obviously them all being in the same area, there's a lot of shit talking that goes on. So I can't wait to see like I can't wait to see FS against FS in bracket because it'd be hilarious. But
I hate it, dude. It's the
I know
worst.
you do. I know you do. Gallo hates
is
it
the
because
worst.
Gallo is like the unofficial father since Eli's kind of been out of like the spotlight for a while. So
Daddy G.
every time Gallo plays like anyone else from FS, you can feel it in his heart. He's just like, I don't want to do this. Like, can we just shake hands and call it a tie? Like, why is this
Dude,
happening?
Nothing is worse than playing your crew, dude. Especially
That
if you guys
sucks.
have a tendency of making it decently far in bracket.
Yeah, dude.
man. It's like,
I'd rather just lose.
See,
Like,
honestly,
I
I feel
want my
the
crewmate
same.
to make it further.
So,
I don't even feel that way about crews. I
Aw.
feel I just have a little. This is a passionate topic for me. When you go to the same weekly every week, it's like you get to know everybody there and you become friends with them, and it sucks competing against them, in my opinion.
It does. You,
No
you
matter-
really,
Crew or
I-
not,
Dude,
yeah, I agree with that. Like
like a whole different episode. Let's just continue on. To the
okay, yeah.
Alright, so for pool 7 we have Junebug, Boyko, and who's you guys third?
Conti's the Olimar player. Who does Rib
No,
play?
Zork is
Zork
Olimar.
is the Olimar player.
Okay, who's Conti? Conti's the Diddy. I'm gonna
Right.
say the Boyko and Conti then.
I'm gonna say Zork.
Are you picking Conti just because he plays Diddy?
Hey.
Alright,
Hey.
I wanted to confirm that. What about you, Def? Who do you think's coming out of here?
Here, let me take a look at this. I know Conti has definitely been practicing, so there's definitely a good chance for that. I know, obviously, Jubug is going to make it out. Zork might have a chance, man. I mean, I haven't really seen his Olimar, but I think Olimar is. I'm not going to say he's underrated, but some people might think he's underrated, and
He's
like,
overrated.
yeah, they'll get like their ass whooped, you know. And
I
they'll
think
be like,
I think
"Ah."
people will
I
sleep on the
guess.
Olimar. I think people will sleep on the Olimar. That would be, but that would be
Rightfully so.
yeah. And speaking of sleeping, I think that's my my sleeper for Zork. I think he might make it out. But the third is like a lot of the last couple pools where it could be a lot of people. You want to jump into number 8?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
The freest pool.
Yep.
Some whack ass first seed.
Pool 8. You have
Who's
Gallo.
this Gallo?
Yeah, who is
Yeah,
that guy?
it's
Scrub.
Shit about yourself. The
Okay,
weekend.
so we have Gallo, Crescent Monkey, Bleach, Astastic,
Hey.
LBJ. Oh, dude, you got LeBron in your like you're done. Ringworm, Pizza God, and Santa Man.
Okay, so the people I know about are Crescent Monkey, Bleach,
Crescent Monkey. Why you call him Crescent?
Croissant Monkey,
Croissant monkey.
Crescent Monkey.
Bleach, Ass-tastic, and Ringworm.
You don't know about
Um,
LeBron James?
I think myself, Croissant Monkey, and Bleachigo will all make it out. And FYI, Bleach is some kid that like about a year ago or so trash talked me for like no reason. He was like trolling me, and he called me out to a money match, and I was like, no fucking doubt, dude. Like I will money match the shit out of you. And then he just never showed up to any tournaments. So I can't wait to fucking like put my dick up his fucking Bleachigo ass and
Oh
like,
my god. Oh my
R.I.P.
god. R.I.P.
Oh my god, the rage right now.
Yeah, dude, you've kept that bottled in for way too long. So Gallo coming
Yep.
out, Monkey coming
I
out.
definitely say Crescent Monkey. He's on the verge of being one of our better players. He's in one of the best crew for PM in MDVA, the VGs, which I'm a part of. Shout outs to VGs.
That means it's not the best crew.
The second best crew.
Second.
Wait, who's the best crew in MDVA?
Whatever you're not involved with.
Yeah.
Okay, VGBC is the best. You're right. So Crescent Monkey, he could be in there. He plays Falcon and Lucas. So very explosive characters. Interested to see how this pool will turn out. And Bleachigo plays Zero Suit. So that's who I know in this pool. I think they'll make it out probably.
Bleach
By
is
the way,
really
I
good,
think-
man.
I
I
think
can't beat him.
Monkey's best character is Falcon.
Really?
Like, by
I
far.
love watching Falcon play.
I think his Falcon is way better than his Lucas. No offense to his Lucas.
What do you think of Falcon versus Mario? It seems like, I don't know, evenish in my opinion.
It's about
It-
even.
It's evenish.
It's a punish game.
Yeah.
I mean, Falcon has no problem with the fireballs.
Just
I
jab
cut
him
Deff
out.
off, by the way. My bad. What were you
No,
gonna
it's,
say?
it's cool. Oh, what I was gonna say was it looks like Gallo, Monkey, and then you who do you have for third? I know you got Gallo. Anyone else?
LeBron.
You got LeBron, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yep.
V. Johnson.
I got Ringworm. Ringworm's good.
Guys.
I think he used to play Pit. And I got Ringworm, guys. It's pretty nasty. Don't touch
Yo,
it.
you gotta get that checked out, Gal.
What about you, Def? Who do you think's coming out?
I'd say I'm gonna hit Gallo, Bleach, and
Yeah.
Ringworm. I think that sounds about right, man.
And Junebug.
I'm gonna say Gallo, Crescent Monkey.
And we all
Bleach.
got Ringworm, man.
Nah,
Sucks.
I don't got ringworm. Screw you
Going
guys.
Gallo.
Yo,
Nah,
GP
Ringworm's
got
alright.
guys.
Gallo. The
I just
Bronx
don't know the other ones.
got ringworm from wrestling in high school.
Oh,
Wait, what?
yeah. What just happened? Yo, this show gets off the track so fast.
Oh my god.
All right, so pool number 9. Pool number 9.
One person says something isolated and it just goes.
It's done.
That's it.
It
I'm
spreads.
solely responsible for the isolated comments.
Pool number 9. We have Anther, JJ Virus, Moxie, Just Blame Hacks, Colors, 9, Takoka, and Swooty. I have Anther and Moxie, and I don't know who the third.
JJ Virus, of course. He's pretty
So-
good.
Yeah.
Who does he play?
JJ Virus is
Yeah,
a Rob.
JJ Virus
Yeah.
is a Rob player from MDVA. He's in Salisbury crew.
Oh yeah. Yes, I remember.
Oh, that's sweet, man. So Rob's
He's legit. He
That's
beat my
pretty rare
Mario
matchup.
I
in 3.0, and I had to go pit against him to beat him.
Yeah, I
Which
think
was
he's
great.
beaten bosses Mario too. So that's
Dude, I honestly don't believe that, dude. I feel like Rob is horrible, like, against Mario. Like, can you explain that?
Ah,
to
he's
me?
good,
That's-
dude. He's a good weight to not get comboed by Mario. Like he doesn't get down throw forward air as long as he DIs correctly, because he's a
I didn't know.
floaty. Yeah, he's a floaty heavy, and I think he has the tools to just keep Mario out. His forward air goes like right through fireballs, and he could just zone out with forward air.
That's right. That's
That
right,
being
that's right. I totally
said,
forgot about that.
what's it called? Anther, he plays Pikachu, and we were talking about last week how Pikachu might be one of the worst characters in this version.
Really?
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah,
Pikachu's
really?
good. Pikachu
What?
is mini Fox, guys.
I
He's
think
good.
Pikachu is crazy good, and just nobody plays as
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I wish I was on that episode. You guys were
I think he was
hating on
just.
so many
I think he's just hard to play. to play
Yeah,
as, you know.
I'm interested to see what Anther will do with him because I haven't seen a good Pikachu in 3.5 yet.
There
I'm
does
kind
this
of
crazy stuff with Pikachu now with Legend Invincibility
Yeah.
and like the up B stuff. He'll just hit you while he's invincible, and you're like, "Oh, you're still invincible? Well, I guess I'd die now."
I know.
Nothing like a trade you can't lose.
that is
Yeah,
crazy.
Moxie. I go chalk. Top 3, staying 3. Like I'm not.
I agree.
Moxie's Ike is nasty.
Colors is my sleeper. He's a
Ooh,
Ness
colors.
Player. He's a Ness
Who does he
player.
play? Ness.
He goes to Smashing Grounds. We did this recent voting thing for polls and stuff, and it was like one of the categories was one to watch for 2015. He won that award. Like he's really improving quickly, so he's my sleeper for sure.
Any other sleepers, or staying chalk?
I don't know anybody in this pool besides
Alright, so
Anther
we're-
and Jake.
I only know Anther and Colors, so I pretty much had no choice to put Colors as my sleeper. But I would have put him.
Colors is a sleeper. I agree.
Okay, so we're going pool 10. You got Seagull, Joke,
Single joke.
the Moon, Lazy, Tig, TMMCM, Marf, King Toon, and 9K plus 1.
Hey, 9K.
9K plus 1 is easily my sleeper.
9K is my homie.
King Toon is a really good brawl player back in the day. He would take me to last hit back in 2010, 2011, whenever I
true.
was playing brawl.
Those
And,
young brawl days.
So June, let me ask you a
Uh-huh.
question. Diddy Marth, how's that matchup?
I think it's even-ish, but Seagull Joe is a brawl and PM player. He doesn't have very strong melee fundamentals in my opinion.
I think
The Moon is
Moon is
a
taking
strictly-
number 1 seed.
Uh,
I do.
That,
Wait,
that,
I-
that's
Moon is getting
that's a
first no matter
possibility,
what.
but the Moon is very high in those melee fundamentals.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a test to see who's gonna adapt to each other faster. The
Yeah, I don't
Seagull,
think-
Seagull's
right.
melee fundamentals, or Seagull adapting to his melee fundamentals, or Moon adapting to the jank that is Diddy Kong.
Right. I don't
I'm
think
gonna
Moon
go
is
ahead
be
and
able to
say-
handle Diddy.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of the most like unpredictable and hype matches easily, just because of where their fundamentals come from and stuff, and the characters. It's gonna literally be something to look out for. You know, I have no idea who would win between the two. I'm leaning towards Seagull just because he has more experience with PM, but you never know with the Moon, and you never know with Marth too. You know, I think we all know how good Marth is now. You know, we're starting to finally learn. So
Gallo, you think Seagull's gonna win?
Yeah. I mean, I want the Moon to win because, like, he's my homie. But I don't think he'll be able to deal with Diddy because he loses to a lot of Project M matchups that he doesn't know, like, all
Really?
the time.
However, he
Yeah,
did
like,
Emu Killer, right? At Flex Zone.
yeah, he beat Emu, but he's played Emu a lot. I
Oh.
don't think he played Diddy, like, a lot at all.
Also, I think
Happy
Mewtwo vs Marth is heavy Marth's favor in my opinion.
Yeah, I could agree with
yeah.
that.
Yeah, definitely.
I think everything is heavy Marth's favor.
Does you know if the Moon has any experience for Cypher? Cypher's in Tri-State, right?
I don't think he does. He barely plays PM.
Oh. All right.
It'll be interesting, but obviously, I think Seagull and Moon will be fighting for that number 1 seed, and then obviously whoever gets that will the remainder will get number 2. And sounds like you guys were saying 9K for your sleeper.
Well,
third
I think
seed.
Lazy will get 3rd seed. Lazy is a melee Falcon, and he's good.
oh, Lazy's really good, man. Lazy, he,
9K.
don't sleep on him.
9K is good when he tries. I feel like sometimes he's just too happy when he plays. You know?
Exactly.
yeah.
9K could be really good.
Right.
Oh god, that's like the worst thing, man. When you just start piloting, and you're just like, yeah, whatever, I'm good.
Yeah.
I love this game. Yeah.
Yep.
Any other information for the pool? Everything's good. Move on to
Yep.
11.
Yeah, I think Seagull is gonna take it. I might be biased. Moon second, and King Toon might be my sleeper. I don't know. I just got brawl faith in him. I want to see what he can do.
That brawl
Right.
faith.
That'll be a great match to watch, though. Seagull versus Moon.
Yeah, definitely.
Pool 11 also has some really nice some matchups.
Ooh.
We have Poob, Shiny Zubat, Face, Mr. Roar, C2W, I Do Stuff, Destroyer, and Carlo Rosie.
Carlo Rossi.
Rossi, bruh.
I only know Poob and Zubat. That's about it. I don't
It's
know
actually,
any of the other
listen,
players.
being the Resident Italian guy, it's actually pronounced Rossi. But,
Okay, right,
but
you
if
got
you're
it,
gonna
you got
be
it.
all right, man. Like you stick to your
Damn,
thing, I'll stick to
you
my
got
thing.
me.
All right,
Man, Italian son.
Oh, I got
This
buddy.
fucking Guido.
So, who do you guys got?
I got Poob taking this. I think Zubat versus Poob will be interesting. Does Zubat still play? He plays Yoshi and Diddy now.
Right.
Yeah.
Mainly Yoshi.
Plays Yoshi now, from what I've
I
seen.
think
Oh,
if he went Diddy, he would do a lot.
Yoshi and Luigi.
Yeah, he plays.
yeah.
He has seconds of Luigi. That's true.
Yeah,
But
Zubat's he's a very unpredictable player. Poob is he's very good though. That's really well-known player. So I feel like that might have to lean towards Poob's favor.
I'm pretty scared of this though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
think-
last time we played, it was a really close set. I'd
Really?
really
Yeah, no.
Yoshi match.
He
I
really
think-
is good. He does a lot of unpredictable stuff. I love him for that. I think he's he does something new every time. He's so random, So I definitely understand you on that end.
Yeah, how do you predict randomness?
Yeah.
Well, I think
Like-
it's a consensus that Zubat and Poop are gonna make it out of the pool.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
And I think what's gonna help Zubat more once he gets out of pool is the fact that he plays Yoshi, and there's a lot
Yeah,
of people that don't know that matchup, and the fact that he's an unpredictable player. On top of that, not just like, oh, I know the matchup, but then he's throwing in his own flavor, and then now you have
Yeah.
something else to deal with. And even if you're adapting, you're not really sure what you're adapting to. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Zubat's
he's-
also just straight up one of the best players in that pool. Like top 2 players in that pool, without
Yep.
a doubt. So it's not just randomness. Like he'll get
Oh.
out because he's good.
C2W, if I remember, plays Ike.
Carlo Rossi is a resident Sheik main here in MDVA. I think he's mid tier. I'm ranking it like everybody on tiers in MDVA. He's pretty good though. I mean, he plays Sheik, and Sheik is arguably like top 10 in the game. So I think he has a shot at making it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone else that you guys feel like is gonna make it out of that pool? Maybe it's not a name you might know. No. All right.
I don't know.
I don't know,
You
though.
don't have to. You don't have to. If you don't have an answer, you don't have an answer. That's it. It's simple.
Carlo Rossi.
Carlo Rossi.
Rossi.
All right. So we'll move straight to pool number 12, and another common name that's thrown around in this podcast. You have Frozen. Oh really? Cack. Slappy.
Cax.
Just being good. Liquid third. LVH and Lion. I have Frozen going through. Lion's really good. I don't know if you guys have seen him at all, but
Lion's legit.
Lion's a legit Roy player.
Oh yeah, and is he in Tri-State?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. that.
Lion's pretty solid. Like I think he has a good shot of doing some things. And who else sticks out to you guys?
I don't know like any of these guys. Who does really play? Oh wait, just being good. He's a MDVA Zelda player. He has a shot. I don't know if they know the Zelda matchup. Zelda is a really weird character. Like she just slaps some characters.
She breaks the camera.
3.5 Zelda is
It's not
weird
even
as
fair.
hell to start, dude. That new Zelda is like I have no idea.
Dude,
Like I
The-
don't.
the sun.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what to say about that girl, man. She's crazy.
Yeah.
the dumbest shit is when her fireball like goes away and then the camera zooms out super
Yeah.
far, and you're just like, okay,
Yeah.
my eyes hurt really bad right now.
And
They
people are
did.
bringing the attention in chat that really is a really good Bowser player.
Oh, dude, no, that's honestly this guy has no idea what he's talking about. That's my crewmate. He plays Wario. He plays Wario.
Wow.
Oh no, that's
No,
a different
really?
O'Reilly. That's a different O'Reilly.
Yeah, it's
He's the
ES
one-
O'Reilly.
Yeah.
So who does O'Reilly main? Because
He plays Wario. He mains Wario. He plays a couple other characters too, but I think it's just like Wario, Link. I forget who else he plays. Honestly, he just came over just now, so shout out to O'Reilly and play some friendlies with him after this. But
do you
I
think
he's
heard
one-
the upset?
I think he's capable of the upset. I don't know any of the other players, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Frozen O'Reilly. I don't think O'Reilly's gonna beat Frozen though. Or Frozen too good. Frozen for Prez. Frozen for Mewtwo. Lucario Prez.
Does
that
Frozen
sounds-
play Lucario still?
Dude, Frozen's Lucario is the best Lucario secretly, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And he doesn't even play
my
anymore.
top 3: Frozen, O'Reilly, Lion.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Lion third. Also, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in the MDVA bias. Frozen O'Reilly just being good. I think Zelda's about to slap people. Zelda's about to hurt people's eyes and really slap them.
Okay. You guys want to move on to pool 13?
Right.
Yep.
That's cool.
So you have DVD,
Oh my god, that's a good pool.
Hey.
Blue Falcon 7, Felix, Rev, Negative, George Creel, Tetraflora,
Tetraflora.
and Broccoli.
Is Broccoli Will?
Broccoli
Like,
Kong.
what,
That's
DJ?
what I was thinking. Yeah.
I think
I don't
Broccoli
know.
was there at Nebs this week.
I have 2 sleepers in this pool. Like, there's a big list of people in my head that nobody talks about that I think are really good. Blue Falcon 7 and Tetraflora. They're both really good players.
hmm
Yeah, Tetra's really
Tetraflora
good.
is crazy. Like,
The net play
Sure.
legend.
yeah, literally the net play legend.
I'm excited to see him, man. I've seen him at the on YouTube and stuff, but I've never seen him in person. Where's he from?
I think
Tetraflora?
she
Girl,
goes
yeah.
by she now.
Tetraflora is a girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What? Damn, that's when you know, man. Shit's going down, dude. There's not enough girl players. So when you get people like that and Pichahime and whoever else plays, that's always hype.
Yeah.
Tetra's been invited to. I don't know if you guys know. I think it's Wafru. He does the like invitationals for like net play stuff, and she's there every week, and she just tears it up.
That's tight,
Tears it
man.
up. Yeah.
Who does she play?
Ness and
Ness.
Kirby, right?
And Kirby, yeah.
Right.
So
I've seen her do some
Um,
crazy stuff, like
Yeah.
down B combos with Kirby, stuff that Chudat never even thought of.
Dude, that's inspiring, man.
So,
Nobody plays Kirby.
Up the edge guards against my DK, like it's just I'm off stage, I die instantly. It's like so sad.
That's how it should be against DK.
Poor DK, dude. But also Rev is legit. He's a good Zelda player over here. So like you were saying about just being good, I think Rev has a shot to make it out because of Zelda zooming out the camera with fireball bullshit.
Ah.
Blue Falcon 7 is a really good Falcon player, as expected, as but
Plays Red Falcon. Just mind games everyone.
he's actually like really good Falcon player. I expect him to get out. I think it's gonna be DVD, Blue Falcon 7, and Tetraflora, like hands down, no competition.
I can
That's what's up.
I can agree on the DVD and Tetra. I don't know the other players too well, so yeah, I agree with that.
Same.
I do agree with that.
Rev is the sleeper, guys. He'll
Is
make
he?
it out.
All right.
I think he'll make it out.
Who does Rev play?
Zelda, bro.
Oh man, I'm so
Stop being so stoned, bro.
It shows you I don't give a shit about Zelda and her camera hijinks.
Fixed camera mode.
All right. So moving on to pool 14, you
Oh,
have
yo,
Go for
Gallo.
it.
Gallo, I just sent you the list of money matches for stuff. I don't have you added on Facebook Messy, so I just said
scumbag.
because I couldn't figure out how to just take
Put
the
it in the
post.
Skype chat.
No, I can't figure out how to take just the post.
Copy and paste, bro.
Copy and
No,
paste
no,
it
it's
into
like a link.
Facebook. What's wrong with you? Whatever. Moving on. I can't believe
Okay,
this
okay,
discussion's
okay.
happening. Didn't even add me on Facebook once. My love.
Wow.
All right. Pool 14. You have DJ Nintendo, Bacon Pancakes, Richard Scary, Gohan. That's big deal right there. No Love, Nintendork, Alti, and Rails.
I don't even know what to say about this pool. I guess we'll start with DJ. Everyone knows the DJ's a really good Ike, so I mean top seed for a reason. And then Gohan is definitely a big sleeper. He's been practicing a lot. He's from around here, so well he's from like tri-state area. He plays Peach, so Peach Ike. I feel bad for Peach in that matchup, but I know Peach can win it out. That's all I have to say about that. I don't know if you guys know the other ones.
Yeah, Bacon Pancakes is a MDVA native. I'd say he's on that mid rising to top tier, kind of like a Crescent Monkey. He's taken me to last hit several times, so he's really good.
That's
Fox
what's up.
player. Yeah.
Does anyone know anything about Rails? Because that name sounds really familiar.
What is it?
Rails, the last
Rails?
guy.
Nah, I don't know who that is, man.
Sounds familiar to me.
Yeah. Well, do you know that crew OGS or that sponsor maybe?
No idea.
Yeah, they're the OGs.
Yeah. See, there's another OG in the other pool too. I wonder.
Ogs. No, I mean obviously DJ's coming out of this pool, and DJ plays such a good Ike. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he plays it just slightly different, and he's just so good at it.
Mhm.
And then I'll take your word on bacon. I love bacon, so
That's a
Hank
Adventure
just-
Time reference, I
bacon
think.
pancakes.
Yeah.
It's just
Anybody seen this show?
bacon.
Dude, Adventure
Um,
Time is awesome. I just don't watch it enough.
And then we can't really come up with a third. It looks like.
I think the third. Hold on. I can't. Yeah, DJ
So
Nintendo
Gohan?
Pancakes Gohan. That's my 3.
Who does Gohan play?
Peach
Gohan plays Peach.
beat me
but
a while
he
ago.
plays Marth too now in PM.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
no, he plays a
mostly
couple of
Marth.
cases. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pool 15. Zyme, Zahime,
Zahime.
Zyme.
Zimi.
It's not
Zimi,
Zimi.
Zimi.
It's Zyme. Yeah.
It's Zyme.
Revy
It's
Dog.
Zyme time.
Zyme time? Like slime?
Spawn,
Who's Zion?
Griffey, Figs, Peachy Hime, Kite, and Mr. Butt Stuff.
Hey.
Oh my god.
I think not. I know. Well, Zyme's gonna take number 1 seed, but I also think he's gonna just completely blow people out of the water, and people are not gonna expect it because he has not been around in such a long time.
Zyme's gonna win the whole thing, dude.
That's your pick right there.
Gonna win the whole tournament.
You took yourself out. He takes you out in finals. Is that what
He's
happens?
he's gonna destroy the whole pool. Like he's the only one making it out of that pool. Sorry, Griff. I'm so sorry, man.
So we talked about 3.5 Zelda having jank. Well, this is the best
Yeah.
Zelda with
Yeah.
jank. So
Yeah.
he has a very good shot of making it far in bracket.
Jank,
We'll discuss.
Cell jank.
It's gonna be nasty.
Spawn
It did.
is a really good Sheik player from Connecticut.
I've
He's
heard
an,
of him.
Okay.
he's an OG melee player.
So he'll get second seed. No one has a shot of beating Zyme. I don't care.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah,
Griff's third.
I don't think so either, because he's, like I said, he's a melee player. He's gonna have no idea what to do against fixed camera mode. You know what I mean?
I would still like to see some of these matches, though. I mean, I'm sure Zahime and Spawn will be good to watch.
Nope,
Griffey
it's gonna be a 4-stack. R.I.P.
Charizard, Griffey against Zelda. That might not go over well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he just has to get a grab. That's all he needs.
Yeah, no, it'll still be a good pool. I mean, we haven't really talked about Peachy Hime. I mean, she's
gonna
always
say,
getting
yeah.
better.
Yeah.
She has a chance to
I
make
think
it
he's a
out,
flex
too.
zone, if I remember correctly. She does some good stuff.
I think that's
No, she's
everyone's
straight up
sleeper,
good.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. She's a hard sleeper. She's crazy. She almost beats me when I play her. So
Who's Kite?
then I gotta play Bowser. So it
That
doesn't matter.
impressive stuff.
Go ahead, Poop.
Who's
Repeat
Mr.
that. I'm
Butt
sorry.
Never mind.
I'm Mr. Butt
Just
Stuff.
talking about.
Boo.
No, Mr. Butt Stuff is my sleeper too. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how comfortable I feel uttering
Mr.
that
Butt
sentence.
Stuff. He's the
Um,
sleepy one.
all right, so we have it's Zyme, Spawn, and Griffey are what we think is gonna make through with Peachy being a really strong sleeper.
Yeah.
Okay, so going on to pool 16, you have is it Cruzy Cakes? I'm gonna
Yep.
say it wrong.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Zoo.
Shout out to
Oh man.
What is it? Swatchy third. Papa.
Saucy.
got Big Papa.
Saucy, bro.
Saucy.
Saucy.
Oh, this is a pretty
Papa,
good pool.
Narc, DH Ninja, Dirty Slut, and Nox.
This is a rough pool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a good pool. Zoo as second seed is something I might disagree with.
I mean, he doesn't play PM.
Yeah, I
He
don't
doesn't
know,
play
man.
PM, but Zoo's fundamentals are one of the highest, in my opinion, among melee players. So
True.
we'll see how it goes. I haven't seen him enter any PM tournaments, so this will be a good baseline to see how he does.
Dude,
I
no
know
bias here, but
Cruz.
I'm so
Cruz-
excited to see him play.
Yeah, Cruz is way better against Spaceys than I am as a Mario player. Like, way better.
Oh.
And I think that Cruz will destroy him, personally.
Wow.
Damn, Bear.
Damn.
He's my Mario brother, man.
Well, dude, he's number 1 seed for a reason. So
That's
Think
true.
Narc
that's,
weird.
like there's a seeding. What about sleeper picks in here? Because there's
Well,
it's a
Narc-
pretty,
Narc is gonna get second
Narc
or
is
third.
good.
Narc could beat Zoo, too. Narc could beat anybody. as long
Narc
as-
is still playing Lucas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lucas versus Falco is really hard if you're a melee Falco and I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, that could be a thing too. Narc
Yep.
might get second seed.
I mean, it's not quite as janky as fixed camera mode, but it is janky.
Yeah, I think Lucas has an up throw chain grab on Falco, and his side B covers the high option. And once Falco gets that high option off the stage removed, he has to go for that cheesy up B, and then that's when he has problems.
Projectile-wise, though, I
Yeah.
would say lasers beat out side B, unless someone
Right.
can correct me.
In neutral, Falco would win with the lasers over side B,
This
but
is like
off the
the-
stage,
Except
Like looking at this
What about
pool
the
more and more, it's like the dirtiest pool we've come across yet.
yeah. I think this pool is might get subject to change just because it's so
Cruz and
sick.
Zoo. Cruz and Zoo is going to be such a good match.
And
man.
you guys don't know Nox, but if he can keep himself alive, he'll give people a run for their money. He's a solid Falcon player. He'll be fun to watch.
Nox will beat some guys.
Yeah, he's really fun to watch. Like you'll definitely enjoy his playstyle. He's just got to keep doing what Captain Falcon does and killing himself. Like he's got the worst SD fever sometimes. So pool 17.
Freest pool.
Oh my no,
Ah.
dude! This pool is not free at all.
Freest
Dude,
pool.
this pool is disgusting.
Emu
from
Killer.
The first, at least.
Remo, Badger, Sideburn Soldier, Seraphim, June, I don't know.
No jokes.
J Baby,
Wow.
and Chex.
For those of you who don't know who Remo is, he's a native Falcon player in MDVA, noted for almost beating Smash God a few times. He's beaten me in tournament. He's beaten a few other players. Maybe he's beaten Boss. I can't remember off the top of my head. But also, in addition to being a good player, Falcon versus Mewtwo is a horrible matchup for Mewtwo.
That's
I
true.
agree.
So we could see a potential upset here.
I'm rooting for Chex because it's delicious. Like, that's all I got. And Emo Killer is probably gonna be first.
That was-
I
I was just saying I don't know who else would make it out. Like
right?
there's Emu Killer, Remo, and then I don't know.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know any of these players.
What happened with the pool before this one, where you don't know who's gonna go through because they're all good, and then this one you don't know anybody. You need to get on that, Def. You need to get.
Yeah.
What
I like the pools. We're hyping up the pools a lot, but then when you have stack pools like 16 and 4, and then you have like pools where you can't really think of anybody who would pose a huge
scared.
threat,
Yeah.
it
man.
becomes kind of a problem.
The thing is too is that the pools have even been changed around a lot too, man.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just an ongoing problem, of people who are like deconfirming their show ups and stuff, and then pools get shuffled. Amari and a couple other people are responsible for that, and I know for a fact Amari's watching right now, so he'll definitely make some changes. He's actively noting all of this.
Def right
Yeah.
now is like, you know what? Let me throw all the blame on him and back
No,
out as quickly as I
absolutely not.
can.
Absolutely not. Nah,
Um,
Amari's my bro, man. But just a note there.
Yeah,
So
I've actually been helping out with these pools too, and I think they're by no means final. They're just mostly done with. We've done a lot of switching around,
Right. So
we're-
basically,
we're
just 16 and
consensus, yeah.
17
We're
might be
consensus.
something to look at later.
You probably
and
swap
number
the
4
players.
in my opinion. That's
What was 4 again?
the
Yeah.
Vans, Vex, Jew Chains, Ghoulie, Hope.
Okay,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So 4, 16, 17.
So we
Remember
have
that, bro.
Emo Killer. It's over. Murder.
Emo Killer.
We have Emu Killer and Remo for sure, and then third is it's honestly like a crapshoot. Like
that's
anybody can come out.
Damn. Messi firing shots to everyone else. He said money match me.
Yeah, yeah.
6 on 1.
Six. Has to be on Smash 4 then. Can't play it. You're ridiculous. Unbelievable. Moving to pool 18. I think it's another interesting pool, kind of sorta at the top. You have Rolex, Glick, Soul Peach, Mr. Pleasant, Veeks,
Mr. President.
Broker, Kang 320, and Bakaru. Bakaru.
Bakuroy? Ryu? Baku Ryu? Bakura?
Shut up with your weeaboo shit, dude. I can't.
Obviously Rolex.
Yeah, Rolex probably the top seed here. I don't know who
Glick
Glick plays.
Look, he plays Kirby.
Oh, I haven't seen him in a minute.
That
man.
seems-
Yeah,
Rough.
he hasn't gone to a
I was
tournament
gonna say
in a
I
long
haven't
time,
seen him.
but
in
he's been
forever,
training.
But I remember when he played Brawl and stuff over in Web 2 Zone.
He's amazing. He's the greatest Jigglypuff in Brawl and Brawl Plus.
Wait, who?
Pro Plus.
Yeah.
Blick?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That seems like a rough matchup against Snake though. Like down B
Yeah.
killed like 10.5%.
10.5. Just
Yeah, but I think
I-
Lick is a solid second seed here.
Yeah, I remember Chudat playing against Rolex at Skatar, and Chudat couldn't get in for anything. All of Kirby's approaches get shut down by grenades, and all he was doing was pretty much back airing, and that's all he really could do. Let's see how Glick kind of adjusts to this matchup, because from what I see, it looks like a really bad matchup for Kirby.
Yeah.
And if he misspaces anything on Snake's shield, he's just gonna get upbeat. So
well, I think it's gonna. I think those two are gonna go through. I think that it's one of those things where again it's the third where you kind of up in the air.
Kang 320. He's actually a really good DK player. I played him on net play a while ago.
All right.
he knows all the DKs.
He does. I mean, I know all the DKs,
Yeah.
but he knows all the
Dude,
DKs.
it's a Donkey Kong country, dude.
I was talking to you. You know all the DKs.
20 knows, like, I played him and I felt like I was playing myself. Like,
Dude.
He's pretty crazy.
Do you guys want to move on to the next pool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Jay Reed, Disco Bunny, Spaz. I can't read right now.
Those are 3 good players.
C Stick, Hall of Gaming, WG or Master, Mursky, and I think it's
Consusions.
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 He
Interesting
gave me a
tag.
concussion reading it.
Yo, is Disco actually coming? Like legit?
From Cali? Dang, that would be hype.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably, yeah. I wouldn't
That's
see
hype.
why he wouldn't be.
I know K9 was supposed to be coming, and then he backed out at the last minute.
Yeah.
That's a shame, man.
Yeah,
I haven't
might
seen
be
Disco
hype.
since Apex 2014.
Disco's
Does he still play Diddy?
I think so.
That'd be interesting.
really good.
He definitely plays Fox.
Back in 3.02, he was one of the pioneers for Diddy, and he would just message me stuff like, "Yo, you should do this with Diddy because you're not doing it," and I'd be like, "Okay."
He's
He's
crazy.
the one who taught me about up throw down air with Diddy Kong. Oh,
Yeah.
that's combo was so good.
He also, towards, well, last time I played him, he actually picked up Ike. In 3.02, it was kind of like a just for fun thing, but he might actually get serious with him now, because he was really good with him in 3.02. So who knows, maybe he'll go Ike, because of course Ike's a good character in 3.5. So, but regardless, Disco Bunny's really freaking good.
Yeah.
My top 3 are easily Jay Reed, Disco Bunny, and Spaz.
Same.
Spaz, crazy good.
Chalk, yeah.
What about C-Stick? Doesn't he play someone? It sounds
He
familiar.
plays a character. Damn.
Yeah, no,
he
it's
may
not like-
play some character.
Dude, I think Spaz will get second seed there. I think it's Jay Reed, Spaz, Disco. Because I don't think Disco plays much anymore.
He's still Lucas, right?
I was gonna say, do you think he just got
Lucas
too much
Squirtle.
rust?
Yeah, I think Disco's
He
rusty.
plays Lucas and Squirtle. He's really good at, like, he knows the matchups really well. He always switches between them, like, mid-set, and he always makes it work. So he's really smart with his counter picks. It's probably 50-50 between Lucas and Squirtle.
I think Master WGS is like a good player from Washington or something. Like a Wario, I think.
Not sure.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players here. I
That's
feel like
really good though.
like,
There's so
look
many.
them up
There's
or
like I
something?
said, there's just so many players we haven't heard of. But that's awesome. Like that's gonna be really interesting to see how they play out in pools.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just completely predictable, you know. You never know with those players.
Right.
It could be practicing and coming out of the woodworks, you know, super good. You know, it happens all the time.
I have 2 things to say about this pool, actually. Because remember how we were talking about how some pools are, like, overly stacked? This pool might be one of them, honestly. Because I don't know much about anybody past J Reed, Disco Bunny, and Spaz. And MLGF's actually a good player. He's a really good player. He's from Connecticut. So this pool might need to be tweaked a little bit. It seems overly stacked. Also, I think we should probably get a confirmation on Disco Bunny for the TO. You know, make sure he is actually going.
Right.
Is
that
that
would
what
be
you-
important.
I think this pool is interesting only because like it's a little uncertain for 2 and 3 in terms of like how far apart they really are from the rest of the pool.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna make it interesting. Pool 20. You have Guru Kid, Envy,
Hey,
Atlas, Evilogram, Pitzer, General Lee 64, A-Wave, Airwave, and Swag Apocalypse.
Ooh, this is actually a interesting pool. I know
Yeah,
Guru
some
Kid.
good players.
Yeah, Guru Kid and Envy both very solid. Swag Apocalypse is a resident Ike main in MDVA, and you can't sleep on Ike. He's just so good. I think Pitzer
Pitzer.
plays Roy.
Yeah.
He's like the second best player in Southern Virginia, next to
He's legit.
Lod in Project M. So very solid player. So this is an interesting pool.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not sure who would not make it out of those four.
I'm gonna give first seed to Envy just because.
Yep.
I think Guru will win. No way, dude.
So we'll
No
just
way.
give, yeah,
That's
we're
the
just,
FS
we're just
vibe.
gonna give
Suck
first
it.
seed to
Him
Guru
and
for the same
Guru,
premise.
yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be intense. I mean, Guru probably has like a shitload of Fox experience, but dude, Envy's like one of the best PM Foxes. Period. Like
Absolutely.
sometimes,
He's the
yeah,
only-
sometimes I
Guru's the
get
best Wario, period.
Guru, dude. I'm
He's
excited to
best.
see his Wario more, dude. That's gonna be nuts. But you know that's a shit matchup for Fox. I would say just from like playing around with Jay Reed and stuff, dude. You get drill shines and shit like that, man. It gets dirty up there.
Yeah,
up there.
Wario
It's-
gets wave shined off the stage.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
fucked up.
this matchup has probably happened in the past, right? Who normally wins it?
All right, Envy won. He's 1-0 against Guru right now.
Oh.
But recently, Guru has been like playing against Fox, and he beat Animals Fox at Flex Zone.
I beat
So
Animals.
he stepped it up against Faces.
I can't
Shut
beat
up.
Animals.
You're like Poob, man. You're the god.
But I'm just saying, I can't beat Envy's Fox, but I can beat.
Shut up, dude. I'm gonna kill you. I hate your life right now.
So
Guru's got this.
I have a really passionate top three in this pool. It's Guru Kid, Envy, and Pitzer. Pitzer's a really good Roy player.
I was waiting for everyone to be like, yeah, Pitzer plays DK. So you Guru, Envy, Pitzer on your end. What do you guys think? I obviously Guru, Envy.
Guru Envy number 2. It's gonna be hard between Pitzer and Swag Apocalypse. Honestly, because I think New York, New Jersey knows the Ike matchup now. Since you guys have like DJ there, I might give it to Pitzer over Swag. So Guru Envy Pitzer.
All right, and Deff.
Guru, Envy, Pitzer, same thing. Just because I don't know the rest, but I know Guru and Envy are definitely making it out.
So let's go to pool 21 then. We have Pink Fresh, Dark Blues,
Hey.
Migs, Rye, Pink, Binks, Sake. I think it's Poppies, Papes, Firewater, and Nevergreen.
Okay, I don't know anybody except Pink Fresh and Dark.
I know Nevergreen.
I know never.
Yeah, I know Nevergreen watches the
He's a
show.
I've heard of Nevergreen, so he's my automatic third because I never heard of anyone else.
Because I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Nevergreen, you got a consensus you're going through. So I hope that feels good.
Oh man,
Um,
that's
fault.
when you know. That's when you know pools need to be changed. I've heard of him, so let's just give him third seed.
Go through. Dark Blues is solid for sure, and that Bowser is so nasty, and then Pink Fresh is gonna be. I mean, it's chalk at the first two, and then we throw in Nevergreen because we love him.
Yeah, because he was cool. I have a question though. Does Pink Fresh still play Lucas, or is he on Alamar now?
He plays Lucas. He told me he was gonna practice for this tournament finally because we're teaming in PM. He's been slacking recently, but he doesn't know like the new Lucas timings, so that might be.
I don't know.
Part
I
of-
could see
Yeah,
Amin
but
winning.
doesn't take long to practice if you just spend a couple nights or something, you know.
Yeah,
My opinion, at least.
Whatever. I see Dark Blues taking it.
bias.
Bias.
I see Pink Fresh taking an MDVA. Also,
Dude, I don't
bias.
even see it. I smell it. I hear it, bro. Everything, dude.
So
Dark Blues got
Dude, I
this.
feel it. I feel it in my soul. Pink Fresh is gonna win.
So we're gonna move on to pool 22 since we don't have enough to say about the other players. We have Stereo Kid, Joe St, Dello,
Yes.
Boba, Quizzed, Ola, Johnny Gamble, and then Mirabelle and Victor.
Hey, we can't have two players in one.
It's
Yeah,
like an ice
that's-
climber player, dude.
That's
You know?
obviously cheating right there.
That's cheating.
think.
So
I think
my
Johnny
first-
Gamble might be XX.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
That would be
that's what I heard.
insane.
Anyway.
I don't think so, and here's why: because he entered as XX in Smash 4 singles.
Yes, so
I don't know, maybe like why would he do a different name for each event? You know?
maybe he
That's
doesn't want people
confusing.
knowing he's playing PM. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
Anyway.
really dumb, and I
It's
should
not
get
even
some
a game,
confirmation.
guys.
I think Stereo is gonna just wreck shop.
Yeah.
In the
R.I.P. Everyone.
He's really good though.
Yo, Joe St is
I don't give a
definitely
fuck.
good,
Yes.
dude.
It doesn't matter. How good
No,
he
no,
is.
no.
Stereo Kid is gonna give him the stereo
without
dick.
Gallo talking, because Gallo is like waving this flag so hard right now.
Gallo is the
No,
most
I'm just
biased
telling
player
the truth.
in
As
existence.
an-
I'm telling the truth,
As an
guys.
onlooker, I think Stereo's reached that like boom. Like he finally
Yeah.
because he knew he was good, and then he went to flex zone and bopped so many people, and I think that gave him the confidence to where he's like, oh, I belong here, and that's it. Like once you get that and you got that skill set, you're good. You're going. I think he's gonna do some work, some real
4
work.
stocks, easy.
So
Of all
the-
people in this little conversation here, I have the most insight on this pool because Joe ST isn't really known player. Same with Dello. I know both. I know the top 3 players in this pool very well. So I would say Joe ST. That's gonna. They have a money match, by the way. They have a big time money match. Stereo Kid and Joe ST. Joe ST. He plays Sheik and Marth, and like he counterpicks big time and against a lot of bad Nets matchups. So that's gonna be a big like difference. Possibly.
Yeah, Joe is smart. He'll pick someone up. He'll practice against the Nets. He's not going to sleep on it, you know. But I know how good
Doesn't
Stereo's
matter.
got too. No, yeah, Stereo is he's invincible as of now, man. Just gotta wait for that to unfold, dude.
All right.
he's already slayed one of MDVA. I'm interested to see how he'll do.
So
Hey.
let's move to 23, and that's another
Oh,
interesting pool.
Yes, real quick. BS Dello easily 3rd seed in that pool. All right,
Also,
go.
I
also
think it's
somebody in
Char.
the chat. Sorry, were you saying something?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Somebody in the chat was saying Johnny Gambo is XX. So if
Oh.
that is the case, I would suggest this pool being tweaked as well.
I mean,
I agree.
I don't think it needs to be tweaked if it is. XX doesn't really play PM anymore.
You
And
have to-
last time I
yeah.
played him, like
He plays
it was just
Zelda,
a bad
though.
Zelda.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Zelda's
shots.
dumb.
Yeah,
Shots.
them shots.
not even shots.
I mean,
So-
I like XX. He's my homie.
yeah. I've talked to XX about PM. He says he really doesn't like 3.5. He's like, oh, it's Melee 2.0, like just like every other player. So dumb. Why does everybody like say the same thing? It's like it's just Melee all over again. It's like, dude, it's not. Like, learn some of the other characters.
Yeah,
Learn some of the other.
it's
matchups.
literally and physically not Melee.
It's not.
Yeah, just
don't wanna
have
get
some
bopped by
attributes.
us.
Before we get too far off
scared of
topic,
us.
let's go to pool 23. Sora, Moondoggy, Nazo,
Nazo's coming. That's
what is it?
crazy.
Kaisi, Jet,
Kais. It's Kais. That's what it's-
Kais, Jet, Purple Haze or Perp Haze, Just Jimmy, and Black Doctor.
All right, Sora got
This
1st,
is-
2nd, and 3rd in this pool.
I think it's an easy 1, 2, 3. Sora, Jet, Nazo.
I think Sora, Moondoggy, Kais.
Who's Moondoggy?
He's also, you know how Spawn, I was talking about, old school Melee player. Same with
Okay.
Moondoggy. They're both from Connecticut, and they're both really good. Kais is a good Charizard player, like one of the most underrated Charizard players out there. He's also from Connecticut. He's kind of inactive. He was really good in 3.02. I'm curious to see how he'll adapt to the 3.5 changes. But yeah, my top 3: Sora, Moondoggy, Kais. Actually, Jet could.
Yeah, no way Jet's not making it out, dude. He's Game & Watch. Game & Watch is weird as hell.
Jet plays Game Watch.
Yeah.
Sora,
Oh,
Moondoggy.
he's switching his names, man.
Well, it's Game Watch though. That's the thing.
He's been straight Game & Watch in 3.5, I think.
You guys are sleeping on Nazo though. That is AZPM. That's having some of the best practice you can get. So I think he has a shot at
AZ
making.
isn't that good. What are you talking about?
Wow. They got a few good players.
They're overrated as fuck.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Nazo wasn't one of them.
God.
I like watching
Shut-
Nazo though. He's
We're-
crazy. Doesn't he
We're
use
falling
Wiimote
apart again.
nunchucks?
All right,
Yeah,
Gallo,
he used
3.
Wiimote Nunchuck Sonic, and I
Dude.
respect the shit out of
Dude,
that.
honorable mention for that.
Alright.
Dude, I like Nazo. He's bad.
Gallo, top 3.
Shoutouts to Nazo.
My top 3
Yes.
is Sora, Jet, Nazo.
Junebug 3.
I'm gonna go with Sora, Nazo, Moondoggy, because somebody said Moondoggy was a melee fox. And I'm like,
Def 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna say I can only really comment. I'm just gonna say Sora, Nazo, and Jet. I don't really know much about Sora, but from what I have seen, I know he's like ridiculous. He obviously has a 1st seed for a reason. And then Nazo for Wiimote Nunchuck Johns. You know. Shout out
And,
to him.
Poob
Dude.
3.
Yeah, my 3 are still Sora, Moondoggy, Kais. Sorry,
Great.
Jet. I love you.
Great.
But
Dude, Sora is the best PM Marth, no matter what anyone says, by the way.
Sora Moon
Jay
Jet.
Reed.
I'm
I agree.
All right, last pool. Boss,
Boss.
Deff, Jishuchi,
Who's deaf?
Celtic, Respect Your Elders, Arrow, Moxie, and Salty Noodles.
Oh my God! Respect your elders.
Is that chilling on the low?
Chillin and Mango are both coming to this tournament, by the way. Mango's $1,000, and then that's Chillin right there.
That's
Breaking
crazy.
news. So what do you guys got?
Boss and Def, and I don't know the rest. Except
know-
Arrow.
Arrow is a. Yeah.
Who does Arrow play?
Snake.
Arrow is the captain of the Free Saltines Dick Rider crew. And he's been training a little bit. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll make third seed, hopefully. Present the FSDR.
I love the Snake matchup. Snake Bowser is crazy, man. So I'm always excited to play that.
I think you'll be okay.
Jasuchi, I know they were talking about him in chat. I think he's somebody important. Who is he? I don't want to sleep on this guy, but I would give first to Boss and Def, and I guess third to Jasuchi because people Jushi. How do you say that? Jushichi.
Just call him dude.
I give up on anything that looks like it might be Asian.
I think you got it,
Fucking
Goomba.
weeps.
Oh,
I'm
he's
so hyped to play
PMTT.
Boss, man. That's crazy. I didn't know I had him. I found out last minute he was in my pool because the pool switched. I was like, wow. I've never played Boss in tournament. So.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, it is an experience. He likes to get in people's head. I love the cerebral play styles.
I look
and-
up to him, man. I know he's a crazy Mario player and stuff. I've seen him in PM. I've seen him wreck Cruzy Cakes. I've seen it all. So
Really?
Well, this was my inspiration, dude.
You've seen
Ever
who
since Melee.
cakes?
Boss, and
Oh.
I think it was either him or Jay Reed. I saw play finals at Uchi's tournament, and it was just like lasers with Falco. That's all I have to say.
All right.
Oh yeah, Arrow is also the king of the New York, New Jersey meat riding crew. I see him in every stream chat, just being like, "Yo, New
He
York,
just
New
rides
Jersey's
mad
gonna
dicks,
shit."
apparently.
He
He's just gonna
loves the peach.
So many dicks.
So without making it too long, so we're already at an hour and a half. We got the money matches now because we kind of dissected the pools. We also do top 8. Who do you think your top 8 is?
Top
Ooh.
8 total in the tournament.
Oh,
Top
God.
8
That's-
Gallo. Go ahead.
Alright. My honest, like, my brain telling me and not my heart telling me would be Mewtwo King first, Junebug second, Zyme third,
Zyme.
Sethlon fourth, Ally and Frozen fifth, Oracle and Oracle and Seagull seventh.
Dang, I'm high in that list.
That's my brain saying.
How does everyone feel on that?
I don't know how I feel that second.
Possibly
There's
picked.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm sure we all have our own opinions for sure.
Yeah,
This
that's true,
tournament is
yeah.
stacked as hell, man. There's
There's-
no
That's a
predicting.
little easier in my opinion. Like, and because there's so many good players.
I think
Right.
it'll be hilarious if Zyme really does win, and then Mewtwo King gets quoted as saying Zelda's the best character in the game.
Let's talk
Dude,
about top
I didn't
three,
go
I
with
would
my
say.
heart yet, though. My
Right.
heart speaking is myself first, and then I get second and third too because I just beat everyone that bad. So I get mad money. Then Frozen fourth, Zyme fifth,
Let's
Eli
go.
comes out of nowhere
Let's
and also
go.
places fifth,
FS.
and
Fuck shit.
Guru
up.
Kid and Stereo Kid get seventh.
Dude, both the kids got 7.
wow, that FS stacked
Yeah.
bracket.
And Narc gets in top 8 too. Just
Oh my god.
Oh
Like,
my
you got
god!
What if though? What if?
All right, so going with Gallo's mental bracket, not his heart-oriented bracket.
All right,
What do you disagree with on there?
everything. I agree with the first, second, and third place because it's all Gallo.
No. The one that he did with his mind, not his heart,
Oh, okay.
not with his peach.
we should like post these somewhere because I already forgot the top 8 besides second place.
You guys are the worst.
Did you put Junebug something?
Wait,
You
hands
guys are
down,
the
dude.
worst.
Hands down. Honestly, I think Ally's gonna take the whole thing, but that's just me. I think he's gonna get first.
I think
I
Ally
respect
has been.
the hell out of him.
I think Ally has been showing that he is one of the more consistent PM players, and I would be extremely surprised if he didn't get top 5.
I was
Top five.
surprised.
I
I
would-
was surprised no one that you had sorry, June. That you had June second. I thought you were gonna say Ally.
Ally might be one of my picks for top 3. Like Mewtwo King. Are we just let's do top 8s in order. I guess I'm next.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll say Mewtwo King, Ally, Cephalon, Vans, me, Gallo, Zahime, Seagull Joe, Strongbad. So that's Gallo Zahime 5th and Seagull Joe Strongbad 7th.
Where'd you put yourself?
4th.
He said he's gonna bust my ass. Apparently.
Yeah, I'm about to bust that ass, Gallo.
Let's go. I'm getting top 3. All of them. You'll see.
But honestly,
Wait,
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought you put yourself a fifth. Didn't you have Mewtwo King, Ally, Cephalon, Vans, and then you?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Alright,
Mewtwo
so-
King, Ally, Cephalon, Vans.
Okay.
Me, Gallo, Seagull Joe, Strongbad. That
Okay.
being said, I think there's so many players that could be in the top 8. Like, I would switch out nearly anybody for Zahime or Poob, or even like Oracle.
Yep.
Zahime,
Oracle's
Poob.
good too.
Bring him up. And
Fro-
third.
You don't think in a big matchup like this that like DJ's experience pulls up a little bit too, and he can sneak into top 8? DJ Nintendo.
Oh yeah, Ike.
I mean,
It's
like
Ike.
it's Ike
so good.
with like 13 years of experience behind it.
So many people could be in top 8 dude,
Yeah.
in this tournament. It's ridiculous.
It's
It's crazy,
it's
dude.
so hard to say. I just want to aim really high for myself so I don't get in my own head.
I'll be so happy if Zyme wins just because of the shit talk that we've heard over Facebook. But I'm pulling for Vans because he's just one of my favorite players and favorite people. But I think everyone's picks so far, and in terms of the top 5, are really solid. Like I see Mewtwo King obviously being up there. I see Vans being up there. Gallo and Junebug. I think you guys will. Hopefully, you guys don't bop each other too much before you get to that point. But like, I think you guys will be top 8 also. I don't have any particular order because I think it's so stacked that once you get into the top 8, it's a joke. Like whatever happens. Like you can't. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna
completely
predict
forgot-
it.
Yeah, I completely
Nobody.
forgot about Boss too. If anybody,
Yeah,
we
like-
should do a what's it called?
This
That
is why
thing
I
where you-
used to be top 12.
Top 12? Yeah, all right. I'll put in
It
to
doesn't
round
matter.
out my.
If you do top 12, you're just adding.
Yeah, we're just adding
You're just
all the
adding
top
same
players.
the
It's
same
like-
players in different orders. So
I think it should be top 3 or top 5 that we should talk about, man. Something like
How
that we
about-
could really
Dude,
bet on. You know?
All right. If we're talking about top 3,
Commercial.
Top 3 is
top
crazy.
3. So
Top
go
3.
top 3 for Poob. Go ahead.
yeah.
Oh, top 3. I think I'm gonna do what Gallo did. I'm gonna do the brain and the heart.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the brain. My brain says Ally's taking it. I think Ally can beat Mewtwo King. I feel like Ally
Ally
knows how
is
Mewtwo King
smoked
thinks
right
because of all that brawl experience. He like knows how Mewtwo King thinks. You know, and that's really important because Mewtwo King thinks like so weird. You know. So I think Ally and then Mewtwo King. The third.
He's
This is-
about to.
This is crazy.
Poob,
the
Poob,
third
third.
probably either it's a tie between Cephalon and Vans, I'd say. I mean Vans got third at Flex Zone. I'll put Vans. I'll predict Vans getting a third place streak. So it's Ally, then Mewtwo King, then Vans.
All right. What about you, Def?
Dude,
Oh wait, hold on. My heart.
Oh, your
Dude,
heart.
Poop's
Sorry.
hard, bro.
I
kidding me right
ignore
now?
people's hearts sometimes. I'm just apologize.
So, with my heart says, because I like bracket luck. I mean, so if I get bracket luck as a DK player, because DK he can have really good matchups or really bad ones, and
He
his
has
really
no good matchups, dude.
I can beat players way better than me just because the matchup's good. I'm not gonna lie.
Bullshit.
Like, I think there's a lot of players here that some of the more threatening players to me play characters that I really like the matchup. Like, I love the Ike matchup. I love the Roy matchup. Um, I have tons of Diddy experience. So, my heart, I'm gonna go from third to first. I'm gonna say third, me, my heart, and then I'm gonna
There you
keep
go.
first two because my. Actually, no, I can't put Mewtwo King in top three when talking about my heart.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So my heart says me third. I'm gonna keep Ally first, and second Anther, because I
Dude,
love
Anther's so good.
I love that.
That is a nice pick.
So, Def, who do you think's playing? Or who do you think's top 3?
This is close to impossible to really guess, but I'm definitely gonna say Ally is top. He's number one, and then second and third, I'm probably gonna do like Junebug, and then I have no idea who my third would be. Honestly, looking at this, I would probably say it would be between Cephalon and Vance, and then that's it, man. I mean, this it's actually really hard to make a top 3 for this because you guys are right, it's super stacked.
Yeah.
But I know I would put out like I would even put money on Ally getting first. That's all I know.
We
I
all seem
wouldn't-
to agree that Mewtwo King Ally are up there.
All right.
Yeah,
What about you, Junebug? What do you think?
So I'm gonna do the brain heart thing again.
Yeah.
So brain, I'd say Mewtwo King first because Mewtwo King. I mean, Ally and Mewtwo King have played a lot, but Mewtwo King plays melee, and Ally, I've watched this play. I'm not trying to shoot shots at him, but he doesn't deal with shield pressure that well. Like he doesn't know the melee fundamentals that way. Well, he's just really good at. He's just really smart, and he knows Ike. So I think if Mewtwo King puts on that Fox pressure, unless he gets chain grabbed to death, I don't see him losing to Ally. So Brain's pick, Mewtwo King first, Ally second, Cephalon third. Actually, Vans third. I put Vans.
I think compared to most tournaments, though, I feel like this would be a really hard PM tournament for M2K. Like, kind of looking at it like an introspective way. There's so many players that have a shot at even like knocking M2K out of bracket. I would say
He might.
You
Yeah.
take-
It would like
So-
it wouldn't really surprise me though if M2K gets knocked to losers early and then has to fight back though. It really wouldn't.
Here's the thing: Mewtwo King is known for like scattering all of his motivation to all the Smash games. He's also entering Smash 4
And
prob-
Melee.
and Melee. So it's like anything can happen. He might slack in PM. You know.
Right.
What do you think, Hallow? Oh no, you gave yours.
Yeah. Let
I got
me do
my whole top eight.
my hearts pick though.
Okay.
The hearts pick has no backing whatsoever. This is who I'd want to win.
Just gonna hold hands with Envy and fucking Seagull.
Number 1, Pink Fresh. Number
Pink
2,
Fresh, the homie.
Number 2,
Yeah.
me. Number 3, Seagull Joe. Seagull Joe's gonna have to hold that.
Wait, your brain said you were second or your heart?
No, this is my heart.
All right,
Dude,
good.
my brain said that. Damn.
All right.
Yeah.
Gallo top
Just
3.
thinking about Junebug's heart. You feel me?
Gallo top 3.
Alright, so my brain, bro. My brain says Mewtwo King first, Junebug second, and Ally third now. Because I'm thinking about
That's
it,
a good-
like, Ally's really good. But I'm still going to beat him in our money match, but that's for later. Anyway,
Shots.
my heart says myself first. If anyone else has to get top 3 besides me, I guess Frozen second and Stereo Kid third.
What's up? That's
Okay.
crazy. Let's go.
My brain. I want. I can see Mewtwo King, Ally, and Vans top 3.
Yeah.
But I will
Yeah.
say disclaimer: if Mewtwo King loses early, he'll give up on the game and he won't even make it top 3.
That is true.
Oh.
And Mewtwo King, another. Sorry to cut you off.
No problem.
Uh,
I'm
another
sorry.
thing.
Let me really quick. It's Mewtwo King against Vans and then Ally third. That's
Mewtwo
right.
King, Vans, and then Al. Okay.
The reason
Yeah,
being is Vans. I've seen Vans play games where he wins the first match and will switch the character because he's smart enough to know like I took the first 2 socks at this percent, but he started catching up on the third and fourth, so I'm gonna switch it up and just give him no hope.
although I think Vans and Ally have played, and I think Ally won that. So I might give it to Ally over Vans in that situation. But something that everybody was saying, if Mewtwo King loses early to a matchup he doesn't know, he might give up. He might just mentally.
He might tank, yeah.
Yep.
My heart is it's Vans, Gallo, and June, and then Gallo and June have little T-shirts with salt mines on the back, and like that's my heart right there. And that could be any order because I love you guys, so it's whatever at that one.
By the way, Junebug, I'm confirming that at Flex Zone, Ally and Vans did play in winners finals, pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ally did win.
Yeah, 3-0.
Right.
They're decently
Like
close
First Peach,
matches,
man.
but Ally is
So
really good.
he's just so clutch.
He's very smart. One of the smartest
Dude.
players of all time, in my
By
Shout
the way,
out to
one of
Pink Fresh, man. I'm
Well, I
reading
think
this chat. It's hilarious.
By the way, one of the funny things that happened in chat all the way earlier when we were talking about salty sweets, because we're about to get back on that topic.
right.
Someone said you should rename it to the mine shoots because you're dropping bodies down there. So a lot of love for the salt mines name. Who's got the list for the money matches? We'll go through them pretty quickly though, because we're about to hit the 2-hour mark again.
I put it in
Yeah.
Skype.
I
Yeah,
can't
it
go
is.
to Skype. You know better than that.
Okay, so I'll read them out, I guess. Jay Reed versus Strong Bad.
Let's
Do
go.
we want to just cover them one at a time?
We should, dude.
Yeah.
Just real
Okay.
quick, like some.
So the first
quick
one, Jay
words.
Reed versus Strong Bad. $100 best of 7 Wario Ditto.
Dude,
That is hype.
I'm
That's gonna
sorry,
be
dude.
hilarious. Wario
Dude.
Dittos sound hilarious.
Strong Bad ain't got it, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm going for my boy Jay Reed. He's a legendary Wario, man.
Hey, yeah, I got J Reed too. Let's
Dude, he's legendary. That's the only thing I can like. I'm a pretty nice guy, but I will say straight up, man, Jay Reed is disgusting with Wario. He's gonna come at him fierce. He has no chance, man. He's just gonna be overwhelmed. He's gonna be like, "Why isn't their footstool working?" That's what this guy Strong Bad's gonna be thinking because
Yeah.
like it's not gonna
Someone's
work.
gonna enter the tournament as Strong Bad's $100.
Nah,
Okay.
but Strong Bad, I respect
Next
it though. I just think that there's no like nothing to talk about there. It's just Jay Reed's gonna murk.
All right, my
Alright.
heart says Jay Reed. My brain says Strong Bad. I can't put my heart as Strong Bad because he nerfed DK because he's dropped him.
The shots.
What's the
Oh shit!
what's the next one? Since it seems like Jay Reed consensus. Next money
Yeah,
match.
I'd agree with Jay. I don't know what Wario Dittos. Like, whoever Dittos
They
are
sound
weird.
so hilarious.
So janky.
It's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, it's gonna be great to watch.
So I'll give it to whoever knows the matchup better. Whoever practiced it beforehand will probably win.
Why is Guru gonna win? That's weird. What's the next money
Guru's
match?
gonna win.
What's-
Jay Reed versus Strong Bad.
What's the next money match? Junebug.
FS Frozen versus Sethlon, $50.
Yes.
This is gonna be so great.
No one is gonna bet on
What?
Frozen, and he's just gonna bust his ass. And
Dude,
die.
I'm afraid
Oh,
to say something
well,
about that.
It'll be so
What? Kill
great.
Mewtwo.
I just want to see like a crazy string, and I want to be the person who gets to post it on Reddit and watch Reddit hate on the great string Frozen does on Sethlon because it's like, oh no, our lord, base god, we can't do it.
Base God.
Dude, honestly, I just see Frozen just doing fair strings, like infinite fair strings on his
Yeah.
board. I don't know why. That's kind of like what I figure right now. Like,
I see Sethlon doing infinite up air strings.
oh, I see that too, dude. I
Honestly,
I think-
from
It's gonna be a stupid matchup.
I
think
feel like
it's a hype matchup.
too
yeah,
ridiculously early though, and like Sethlon has his sweet spot forward smashes down pat. You know.
It's gonna be that'll probably be one of the more fun matchups because you're gonna see a lot of like zero death or borderline zero death combos on each other.
yeah.
That'll be a lot of
Roy's a
fun to
really
watch.
good weight for comboing, and Sethlon knows his combos on floaties.
We know me and Gallo are going Frozen, so what are you guys voting?
From a matchup perspective, I think Roy beats Mewtwo.
True.
So I'm gonna give it to Sethlon. That being said, I respect Frozen a lot for calling out Sethlon. I think it was funny as shit.
What about that? What do you think?
Honestly, I'm pretty undecided, man. I think Frozen definitely has a chance. I think Cephalon naturally will win, but Frozen can come in with the upset, dude. Like, no problem. Just because, like, his Mewtwo, he does some really unique stuff with Mewtwo that Cephalon might not be able to catch. And as long as Mewtwo gets the combos first, Roy is that combo weight, too. He's that super fast fall combo weight, so he's just going to get, like, he might get fucked up with, like, edge guards and stuff, you know?
Okay. Poob, who do you think?
Does anybody know the stage list? Because I feel like that's super important in this money match.
I don't know the stage list. Well, the tournament's like 5
All right,
days
I
away.
know all the top row is banned, and
Okay.
then Norfair is not legal.
And shout out to
Sky World is not legal.
All right.
And one other one is not legal that caught my mind. Oh man.
shout out to Siegel. I can see the chat, man.
Or maybe not. I think that's it. And then Distant Planet isn't legal.
Okay. So
And then everything else on the front page is.
I think if the stage list, I think it's in my opinion, it's so close. It strictly depends on the stage list, and I think if it's small stages as opposed to big ones, then Cephalon's winning, and if it's bigger ones available, then Frozen's gonna win. Also, wait, is it best of 5?
I think so.
Yeah, best of 5.
5. So yeah, I would say it solely depends on the stage list.
all right.
Big stages, Frozen wins. More small stages, Cephalon wins.
What do you What's the next money match, June?
It is Gallo versus Ally, $50.
Gallo, my boy. I can't. Are
Gallo.
you kidding me? That's my father. I can't.
I'm interested to see this. I'm actually, I don't know who to root for. I
Wait,
think
who is
it
it?
could go
Gallo
either way.
versus who?
Ally. I will say this: the matchup is not in your favor, my boy. I love you, but do you think
It's alright. I learned it, dude. I play
know,
DJ.
Exactly. That's what I'm. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, yo,
Yeah,
you plenty of
Matchups
experience.
don't exist.
Matchups don't exist.
They don't.
I don't give a fuck about matchups. I agree.
Who said that? The DK player?
Hey, Gallo, who do you think's gonna win?
Against me versus Ally?
Yeah. What do you think's gonna happen?
You kidding me right now? Alright.
Yeah,
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna win the first match, and then everyone in the crowd and like everyone watching at home from their like, little Clash
So
tournament
creative.
screen, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit! Wait! It's all right. Ally will just adapt, and he'll get this." And then second match, I'm gonna beat him even worse. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck? Damn! I side bet on Ally. Damn it!" And then I'll lose a third match because I'll go Ike or something stupid, and then I'll beat him match 4.
Oh my God.
And then everybody will be like, "Oh, now
right.
I get it." Okay.
Quick across the board. No explanations. Gallo or Ally, Junebug.
Ooh, I think one of the best reasons Ike.
Oh
No
my God, I
explanations.
just said
Okay,
no
fine.
explanations.
Gallo.
What is Gallo?
Let's go. Let's go.
Explanation.
Dev.
No explanation. Go.
Def, who's winning?
Oh, you're talking about who's winning? I'm gonna say Gallo.
Poob.
Ally.
Ooh, next money match.
Next money match is.
I don't want that to build
Next money
too
match
much.
is Poob versus Gallo now.
Gallo's a smart player. Gallo's really smart. You know, he has the same thing as Ally, so it should be a good match.
Stereo
Definitely. Stereo Kid versus Joe ST, $50.
Yo,
This is close.
Dude,
this isn't close.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm voting for Joe ST, and it's so hard for me because I like both these guys, but I'm gonna say Joe ST.
I've already talked way too highly on Stereo to not take him in this.
I'll take Stereo just because I know he's beating Siegel, so he has to be good.
Def.
Wow. I'm probably fan favorite Stereo, man. I'm
Man.
rooting for Stereo, but I think Joe might have it.
Don't even have to ask Gallo. Next money match.
Joe's really good, dude. And he also has the counter picks, you know.
Joe will practice harder than Stereo. I'll tell you, even though Stereo might be naturally better, it's Joe's. Watch out for him. I remember playing him.
Who's the next money match?
Arrow versus Searing Arrow,
Searing
$50.
Seeing Arrow.
And
Searing Arrow. I might give it to Searing Arrow. I got the MDBA
Well,
on
it's
this.
not only $50. It's also for the name Arrow.
Oh my! So if Arrow loses, he has to like quit.
I
Does
know
he just like?
he can't play. He can't play Arrow anymore. So I recommend that he change his name to Shitstick.
oh,
I did. I
shit.
asked him that. I asked him that at Nebulous. I was like, "Are you considering any names?" Because
Dude.
me and Knox have a couple names for you, and we started off with Shitstick.
Shit sticks fire, dude.
Shitstick's fire.
Damn. What the fuck? That's a crazy name, man. I'll be damned if my name is Shit Stick. That's worse than
That
Dr.
should
Pee.
be that should be the actual money match. It's not that you have to change your name from Arrow. You have to change it to Shitstick.
And no.
They're
If
saying
Arrow,
seeping anus in the chat.
yo, Searing Arrow has to change his name to Seeping Anus.
All right. So honestly, who do we have across the board? Gallo, who do you have?
I don't give a fuck. No, I got Arrow because He's the FSDR president.
All right, Junebug, who do you got?
Yeah, let's give it to Searing. Why not?
Def.
Dude, I have no comment on that. I have
All right.
no idea.
Poob, who's winning? Is it searing anus or is it shit stick?
Seeping anus.
I don't know actually.
He said searing anus, yo.
That's better.
All right, so next
Ouch.
money match.
Oh, okay. Guru Kid versus J Reed. Ooh,
That is
that's
good.
another Wario Ditto.
Yeah, that's wild.
Damn.
All I
I
gotta
got
say
this
is
easy.
Guru did beat Jay Reed in a set at Flex. It was just a friendly set, but he did beat him.
I think this is gonna be big for Guru just overall because like there's a lot more warriors out there now and people that want to play him and stuff. So I think he'll get more exposure than he already has. But I'll go with Guru only because I know he's been in the lab a lot more recently, really working on like I spoke to him at Nebulous and he was just like, yeah, I'm still trying to learn all these different things. I'm sitting there like, but you're so good. And he's still trying to improve on these little finite things that most players would just kind of not even see. So
Yeah.
I'll go with Guru.
Guru also clutch as hell. Like I feel like he deals with the crowd really well, so that's why I'm favoring him. That's one of the
He
reasons.
loves the crowd. He feeds off it.
He's
Yeah.
such a great defensive player in a game where like offense sometimes reigns king.
Yeah, I also will say Guru is the smartest player out of the Free Soul Teens crew.
God, he's so smart.
Okay. So
Is that why I four-stocked him?
Yeah, what?
what's the next money match?
Dude,
Damn. Boyko versus Emu Killer.
Oh my god.
That
What
can
is it,
go.
like-
Emu Killer Boyko, why would you just give over money like that?
yeah, Emu. Yeah, Boyko's the
Just
homie.
kidding.
but Emu's auto.
Yeah, emo.
I'd give it to Emu. Like,
I
All right.
Ah,
Next money
it's-
match.
Boyko has a chance. Down throw, actually never mind. This is a 3.5.
Emu won't even.
Boyko has a chance. I'll
He
say
does.
that too.
Anybody has a chance. Yeah.
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 Next money match.
Arrow versus Ghoulie. Arrow's just money
Arrow's
matching
throwing
everything.
money away.
Yeah.
Ghouli's not bad. I think Ghoulie will do fine. That'll be probably if it's best of 5. I think it goes down to 5.
I think Ghouli's gonna win that, to be honest.
I have no opinion. Who?
I'll
don't-
take Ghoulie.
Wait, who's he playing?
I think Gully will take it.
Sure, Ghoulie.
Next money match.
Zubat versus Rails.
I don't know the second
That's
guy.
Yeah,
a
Zubat.
Yoshi Ditto, isn't it?
Rails is another Yoshi, so Yoshi Ditto.
I
Oh.
think so.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
That
I
sounds
remember
so
actually.
stupid.
That's
Yes,
gonna be.
that's-
I think that's either gonna be really great to watch or really terrible to watch.
Oh, I can't combo you. Oh, you can't combo me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Next money match.
That's the end of the actual money matches. Now we got the cruise money matches. We have Easton versus FS. 3 versus 3, $150 on the line.
This shit's gonna be hype, bro.
That
This
I'm
is
excited for
real
that.
shit
All these
right
crew
there.
battles are really exciting. I hope we get time to do all of them.
what
Honestly,
I'm
we
saying.
should just have a crew battle tournament, like single
I agree with
elimination.
that,
Should
dude.
have that one day in the life, dude. That would be the best shit.
We should do it there. Just have all the crew battles instead. Just make it a crew battle tournament, and
Wait a minute,
$20
like
entry.
every
Dude,
every crew has to put in every crew has to put in $500.
Yo,
And
Joe.
winner takes all.
Dude, yo,
Winner
say no
takes
more.
all.
Say no more, because Amari would be definitely down for that, yo. That shit will happen.
$500? I can't play with you guys. No.
Juma's like, I had ramen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, what are you doing? I don't know if we're gonna. Do you guys want to dissect the crew battles? Because we're at 2 hours already. It would take.
I dissect the New England versus Free Saltines. That's a $200 one right there.
Yeah, it's free money for free saltines. I don't know what you're gonna dissect.
Dude, we got. That's
No,
gonna be
you have. That's gonna be tight. That's gonna be tight.
really tense.
Are we at 2 hours? We're
Yeah,
at 2
we're
hours.
at 2
Skype
hours.
call, but
Yeah.
the Skype call was.
No, we're at 2 hours.
No.
1 hour and
Just
53
pointing this
minutes.
out, though.
Dang,
yeah.
that, let's
think
talk
it's-
about PM
Do you tip-
doubles for a second.
Do you
after-
typically close
All right,
the
let me
cruise
just.
podcast after 2 hours?
We try. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's good. We have. Let's just go over all the crews. HBA versus Easton. HBA versus Free Saltines. MDVA versus Free Saltines. We about to buy.
Damn.
No, why do whole regions have to come at us because they can't even just get a crew together?
Race together, you would get destroyed by me.
That's also a really good point. Like, why is it FS is playing every region? Is it like what in the world?
No, they have to bring their whole region to us.
FS is
I wish that Smash God and Lod could come to this tournament. Then we could do.
Wouldn't matter, bro. Let's do FS versus VGs. The next
FS
big
versus
salty
VGs.
sweep.
That's sick.
At the next big MDVA National, FS versus VGs.
No, we got to do it on some even playing ground. So we got to go somewhere else.
Okay, fine. Jersey
Kentucky.
at some point.
Somewhere random, dude. Wherever.
Somewhere random.
Kentucky.
Whatever the
Montana.
biggest tournament is.
All right,
Washington.
Minnesota. Let's do it.
Minnesota.
Minnesota crew battle, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, do it in a different country,
Smashing
man.
and
Be
do it.
real.
Yeah, let's go to France. That's
All right, cut. We're way too off topic. Way too off topic.
Okay.
Reel it back in.
New England versus FS. That's the last one.
Okay.
PM doubles real quick, and then we out.
Yes.
PM doubles. Where is the bracket? I can't even find it.
No, there's no way we're doing this quick. We're out.
Alright.
There's
Okay,
no
we're
way
out.
we're doing this quick.
Me and Pink Fresh will win.
Okay.
Me and Frozen got
me,
that.
Me and
Not-
Max
they're
are
not-
about to be in there, Bowser and Ganon. What's good with you guys? I hope
So-
you guys are ready. Yo. That's all I gotta say.
So really quick, remember guys, Clash Tournaments is going to be
Yeah.
running this, so you guys need to watch that stream, support it a poop ton. Also, if you've just tuned in earlier, I explained there's a way you could support the podcast. That's by going straight down. There's an Amazon button. You don't have to buy anything off a wish list. You don't have to buy anything specific. If you just know you're gonna shop, come onto the channel, hit the Amazon button, buy what you want. It helps us. The reason we try to keep it under 2 hours is because YouTube takes forever on these videos to post them up and then get them onto iTunes. That bugs do occur, so we just try to keep it as manageable as possible. Super duper thank you to Poob for joining us and giving us some insight, especially for some players that we've probably never even heard of because we're kind of tri-state MDVA. And then also Deff, I mean, I know you're co-hosting this thing, so it was really awesome for you to take time out and, you know, give us some insight on it. And I wish everyone here the best of luck because I know you're all going to be there. And I think that's it. Anything from you guys?
Yeah, if I could just like drop in and say one more quick thing, just while I can, I have the time to do it. Easton Smash is gonna be starting to stream a lot more. Well, we don't stream yet, but we will be streaming very soon. Within maybe a week or two, we're gonna start streaming PM multiple days a week, and we're gonna start streaming Melee as well. With partnered with Most Valuable Gaming, we're gonna do that pretty much daily. So look out for that. Find us on Facebook, or you can follow us on any network. Pretty much just look up Easton Smash. On Twitch, it'll be Easton Game Network. On YouTube, same thing, Easton Game Network. Go give that some follows, and you'll see some content coming up pretty soon. So I'm really hyped for that.
Okay. Anything else for anyone else?
This week at Smashing Rounds is actually going to be possibly the most stacked Smashing Rounds yet. Maybe a monthly is more stacked or something. But this Thursday, for some reason, there's like going to be Dark and Dazwa and Zoso, Irish Mafia. It's going to be really stacked. I recommend tuning into that. It's going to be a really intense tournament.
All right. Anyone else? June, Gallo?
Shout outs to VG, shout outs to MDVA. Thanks you guys for tuning in. Thanks for this podcast. This was so fun. This might be the most fun episode I've had. Just the bad trash talk.
And what about you, Gallo? Anything you want to throw in there?
Yeah, shout outs to the Salt Mines crew. I love all you guys. Deff, it was awesome having you on. Deff is the ultimate homie. Poob is the god. Literally, actually a god.
So I want this to be the last note because we constantly talk about promoting other streams and PM and things of that nature. So the last thing we're going to sign off on is right now there is another stream going on by Wafro. He's doing one of his weekly net play kind of stuff where you get to see some of the people that are in this bracket. I want everyone that you can join in there and just literally type in #SaltMinesLove, and then if you like what you see, just stick around. So help grow the community, even if it's the net play community. It's something unique, it's something different, and a lot of these top players are going to local tournaments and showing up in big ways. So other than that, we're done for the night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape.
Much love to everyone on the stream, man.